Hello.
Hey. So your fellow minions are Jason and Lynn.
Okay.
Your demon is Guami.
Okay.
And your Mephit word is water.
All right. Are you still having a lag fest?
No. Am I lagging for you?
Well, I think that my computer might be lagging is the thing.
It pops out a little bit, but it's your voice is still good.
Yeah.
So now it's good.
I'm more concerned for my recording than anything else, and at this point, I don't think there's anything else I can do. So roll with it.
Okay.
Anyway, this is nothing new, but I am on the late side. I have a wicked amount of lag. I've shut several tabs down, and I don't know. This is all you're gonna get. But anyway, as you saw, I am evil. I'm the Mephit. I have to get somebody to say water. That's about it. I just got the rules printed. I'm wicked behind. I have a pixel that was off, and then this one was off, and then that one was off, and I'm sure everything's all jacked up, but I don't know what are you gonna do. I got the rules printed off, and now I need to print the other thing off, and I don't know. I need to go climb in a hole, and that'll be that. See you on the other side.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if everyone plays it the same way, but for the Mephit, I do have to personally hear the word to have it count.
I would imagine that you would have to hear it, because otherwise you'd have to be magic.
Yeah. I think some people do it where they trust the person if they like hear that they said it in private or something.
Yeah, I'll come and let you know. By the way, Blake is now evil.
Yeah. So I'm not doing it that way.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your fault.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks.
One person. If Manny's there or Jason, but we're gonna start anyways. So I will open up the rooms. Manny's back. I will open up the rooms. It's another sleety, dreary day in Ravenswood Bluff. We were hoping for sun, but there wasn't. And as you're all walking to work, you find my body torn a piece like a giant, humongous bear has ripped open my guts. And avenge me, please.
So many people
are
in this town.
Hey
This
Blake, you
happens
want to
every
chat as
week,
J-Mac?
Scott. Like, we're gonna have to do better.
Yeah, we can chat.
I'll meet you at your place.
Let's talk.
Okay.
Growing weary of the
Ross,
details.
you want to talk?
Sure, James. I'll go to you.
All right.
Wami, I'll meet you in your room.
Hey, Yahoo, you want to talk?
Chris,
Sure,
A, you want to talk?
Yeah, Candace.
I'll come to you.
Okay. You come to mine.
I'll come to you, Candace.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm like super disheveled, dude. My computer's, I don't know if you can see, but I'm like all like, it's, I don't know. I'm
You're okay. I mean, I can tell your frame rate's a little low, but I can't, only because I'm thinking about it.
Oh, it's trash.
Right.
And then I was scrambling to try to get the rules printed off, and so I am like a frantic mess.
All right. Well, what are you?
Why is that any of your business? Are you the washerwoman?
No.
Are you gonna give me your role?
I'm the imp.
Oh. That's odd.
Yeah, I was hoping that would happen.
What would?
That you would be questioning it.
Well, I'm trying to figure out.
Huh?
Because I was told I was the imp.
Okay.
Are you a minion?
So we should just, huh?
Are you a minion?
No, I'm the imp.
That's confusing. Is that even a demon in this script?
Yeah.
Dude, I think this is the wrong day of the week.
Okay. Well, that's a good start.
I wouldn't
Should
say
we
so.
just claim evil twin then? It's not in the script, but that would be great.
We could do evil twin.
I'm the evil twin, and the good twin's the imp.
Dude, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Okay. I don't know what else to tell each other then if we both think we're the imp.
I don't know exactly what is happening here.
I've got an idea of what could be happening.
What do you think is happening?
I think one of us is the lunatic.
Oh! Was there a lunatic in this script?
There is a lunatic in the script.
That's phenomenal. That would explain what's going on.
Yes, it would.
Well, I was like, oh my word. Okay, that explains a lot of things, because you're like superimposing upon me as though I'm just like supposed to tell you my role, and I'm trying to figure out if there's like a washerwoman, and then you think you're the imp of all things. Oh my goodness, that makes more sense. And then you're gonna do the evil twin. I was like, why in the world would we do the evil twin where the good twin is the imp? That's the most bizarre thing I ever heard of. Because that's real believable.
Seems like what's happening. Okay. Well then, I don't know. Do we have anything else to discuss here then?
It doesn't seem that that's the case.
No. Okay. Then we'll talk to other people.
Well, I've made your game a lot less difficult.
Yeah, I guess.
How do you think? Ooh.
Oh my goodness, I just
Hey,
realized
Scott,
I
you
don't
wanna
know the
talk?
background yet.
Yeah.
Want to talk to me?
Not too many.
Yes, I do.
My room or yours?
I'm in your room, Manny.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm still working on finding a background.
yeah.
Steve or Chris want to have a chat in my room?
Not yet.
All right.
I don't have time for people like you.
Jeffrey, my
listen,
neighbor,
it wasn't-
want to
it
chat?
wasn't
Yes,
personal
that would be great.
when I
Jeffrey,
You're-
I'm going to go to
replied
you.
that
I'll go
Come
to
to
you.
me.
All
Okay.
right. J-Mac, want to chat?
Sure.
All
Come to
right.
my place.
Yeah, I'll do yours.
Okay.
Two-minute
Steven,
warning.
Yes.
Steve, let's chat. I'll join your room.
I desperately need to talk to you, Blake.
Okay.
You want to chat, Manny?
Sure.
If I can even figure out where the heck he went.
I'll come to you.
Hold on, Blake.
Okay.
I'm standing Blake up at the moment. Blake.
Steven.
Yes.
So I actually trust you this game. And the problem is the one time I fully trusted you, you were evil. So that's why you wonder, like, why do I always think you're evil? It's because I don't let go of things easily. But I'm going to trust you this game, Steven. Steven.
Dude, I'm super preoccupied. Oh, there it is.
Don't be. So
Dude,
do you have
I have
any
let
sus?
go.
'Cause
I am like a flower girl in the prime of life.
Oh,
I just got my background set.
Okay, that's fair. So I have a suspicion, and I don't like to be suspicious of this person.
Okay.
Candace.
Don't do it, Blake.
What is she? Is she the demon? Are you evil too?
Dude, what? Dude, you said I don't let go of things easily, and then you went from talk me off the ledge to, oh, you're evil too.
I thought you were gonna support me. Instead, you said don't do it. I think she's evil,
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she is.
and I think Chris A's evil as well.
Dude, you have a lot of suspicion
What?
right out the gate. Dude, last game,
What?
I told you, I was like, you need to find the demon because I'm the Slayer, and you were a complete
I
piece of shit.
did.
And you thought
That's
I
a
was killing.
lie. But I ended up. Listen, what did I tell you? Round one, I said, what's his name? Jesse. I was like, he looked nervous. I think Jesse's my only suspect. He wasn't the demon at the time, but he was evil, and he
Well, yeah,
ended
we
up
did
being
get
the
him.
demon.
Well, and
So
I
I
don't
was
remember
listen.
hearing you say that. I had figured that out on my own.
Oh yes, and
I was just
nominated
standing there
him.
like an idiot, and everybody's like, and I was like, well, I shoot Jesse.
Yeah, I know. So listen, I am suspicious of Candace and Chris A. So I think Chris A is the easier kill if we don't hear anything good from him.
All right,
But
well, I'm gonna write it down.
please do. Candace, here's why. I always watch people when the moderator says they sent out their role, and she just like rolled her eyes, like, ugh. Maybe she's something like a snake charmer, but I also think she could be evil.
Oh, that is
Because
a
I think she gets
possibility.
tired
Who,
of being
Candace?
evil. Yes.
And on the light pop, I'm like,
And,
2 seconds after he said his bulb went out, I'm like, okay, I don't like that synchronicity.
and James, I guess we will have to talk tomorrow on that.
John's camera on. Is it off?
Mine's on. Y'all are off to me.
Now I see it.
There you all are.
Okay. Nominations are open.
This is not a nomination, what I'm about to say. I'm just going to say something out loud because I needed to ask because she just got back. Sean, can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Did anybody get pit hagged and is willing to come out and tell us that?
Pit head doesn't work first day.
Oh, that's right.
I got a roll last night, and I didn't have it previously. I may have been pit hagged.
Salty.
Okay.
Salty.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, Candace, did you want to talk to me because of a lack of trust in me or just morbid curiosity?
No, to touch base with you as my neighbor.
All right, that's
Yeah,
fair.
Candace loves her neighbors.
I do.
She
I
does.
try
Yeah.
to. I try to, Because I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm hearing weird noises in the middle of the night or like something happens to my sprinkler, like first place I'm gonna look is at my neighbors.
Yeah, like the other day, my muffler fell off, and she was right there.
I was like, well,
That'll learn you.
look
She's
who
like the-
who would have
Don't be
witnessed
evil.
this.
Yeah, she's,
Right.
she's like the Mrs. Kravitz of Ravenwood Bluff.
She's like, well, I don't know nothing about cars, but I do got a pint of sugar, honey.
Which may or may not be in your gas tank.
So I'll sweeten up your day.
Right. By the way,
Well-
you should get that looked at.
So none of the outsiders are good. So would any?
Well, there would only be one in play if there's the Sentinel brought it in, right?
There could be two if there's a balloonist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Balloonist
Oh yeah.
can have basically between 0 and 2.
I see darkness encircling J-Mac. I'm not sure if that's
Oh.
a sign of something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's just my camera is messed up.
Oh,
Yes, I'm evil.
It's so lonely being evil.
I will nominate J-Mac.
Awesome, thanks.
Swami, your reason.
You said he was evil, and
His camera proves it.
And J-Mac, your defense.
I need to get a new camera. No, I mean, I've talked to a few people and, I'm just trying to get a read on somebody. Don't have any information really other than some people having questions about other people, but I've not been able to talk to those people. So I have nothing as of yet. Please don't kill me.
Got 7 votes needed for a majority. And we will start the countdown now. Chris gets the first vote.
Why am I thinking of Barbara Streisand right now with your people who need people?
Secondhand.
Holy frick, that's a slow clock.
1.5.
So
Goodness,
JMac,
It gives us time to hang out, catch up.
I am a beer connoisseur. I see you're imbibing. What are you drinking, may I ask?
I am
Something
drinking
interesting?
elderflower hard cider.
Well,
Got an
it's
egg.
somewhat interesting, but it is just hard cider, so.
It is.
Question for folks who played with these characters. There's a minion who there's a secret word. Is that secret word usually obscure or is it not obscure?
The secret
Uh,
word is usually something that it would not be typically said in gameplay, but it's not like
Nintendo.
So like the first time we
It's
played, it
not a
was Vassal
Cthulhu
for Tom Vassal.
level word.
So it's like a word that we would all know, but not like a
Okay.
word that any of us would just say.
It
And
wouldn't
then
be
another time it was the demon from a different script. So like kind of the same thing. A familiar word, but not a word that you would just accidentally
it
say.
wouldn't be like a word from this script or something.
Ideally, you want them to work for it a little bit, but not have to, hold on. Give me this expose so that you can say this word.
By the way, Blake, just to warn you, at least on Discord, the people who are that role will go up and say, by the way, I heard the word is this. If you say it in town square, you might turn evil. And there's people who want to turn evil. So just to warn you, the word might be out there already and you don't know it.
I have not heard the word.
I haven't either. I'm just saying that.
Is bird the word?
How would you know what the word was anyway?
I would say that if that person approaches you,
I'll nominate myself.
Manny is nominating himself. Manny, your reason.
I heard something and I want to test something. That's it.
What's your defense?
What's your defense?
My accusation is I heard something, and my defense is I want to test something.
Okay. Starting the countdown, 7 votes needed.
I do not think this is a good kill.
I mean, Manny, do you want to?
He's a good
go
player.
bye-bye?
This is a waste. This is bad. Okay, whatever.
And I never like testing things, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, let's not have this many votes.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Well,
this is
But that or everybody vote. That or everybody vote. If there's a Flowergirl in play, we could get
At worst
a
case, we find
vortex
out
check.
the person is full of shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
That is
Yeah.
8 votes. Manny is on the block.
Question: if Manny sitting next to the tea lady, would we not? Well, one, would we not find out until voting closed? Two,
that is correct.
Yep.
And and a vortex would that be a vortex condition?
No.
No.
Because he'd still be executed. He just wouldn't die.
Yeah, there needs to be an execution, not a death.
Okay.
Any other nominations?
It's me asking about a demon's condition. It looks pretty bad, but
It would, however, allow the
Have we heard of a flower girl
the
to do a
Zombie
flower
to
girl
kill.
check before talks?
I have not.
I've heard of one on a 3 for 3, but that's it.
So do we want to do a
Jason would like to nominate Chris.
Jason would like to nominate Chris. Jason, your reason being?
Flower girl check. Everyone who didn't vote should vote. I don't think we should kill Chris, but I think everyone should vote.
I think we should kill
And
Chris.
Chris, your defense?
I don't want to die, but I think we should do a flower girl check.
Okay.
Oh, a Yahoo to Candace, I think. Didn't vote.
I think we need to get 9 to kill him.
I believe so. I'm just double checking. Yep, 9 to kill. 8 ties.
J-Mac also didn't vote yet.
J-Mac, you need to vote on this.
Why do I need to vote?
So we can do a Flowergirl check, Flowergirl check, to see if there's a vortex in play.
Ah, gotcha.
If you don't, we'll
So
be really
put your
sus of
hand
you.
up.
Yeah, I know.
There we
I
go.
got it.
5 votes
All right.
is not enough.
Oh, there's a juggler. guess I'm
Any
the
other
juggler.
nominations?
I forgot that I was the juggler. I'll have to juggle.
I nominate Jeffrey.
Ross is nominating Jeffrey.
Because I just met him and I want to see what he's all about.
Jeffrey, your defense.
My defense is don't kill me. I'm just learning. And I haven't gotten a chance to do my good deed yet. So
Gonna start the countdown with that. Again, 9 will put Jeffrey on the block. 8 ties. Anything under 8 keeps Jeffrey safe. Starting the countdown.
Kwami's such a troublemaker.
1 vote is not enough.
All right. Main question.
At least I tried.
Depending on what you're testing, is it useful for you to be executed right now?
I think so. I think it's pretty useful for me to be executed.
Useful
Wow.
for you.
Sure.
Any other nominations? Hands are disappearing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manny has been executed. Manny, how would you like to die?
Thrown off a building.
Manny got in a fight. Well, actually, he didn't get in a. Well, he was fighting on the roof of a building
With Lionel Richie.
with the mafia, and he got into some heavy gambling debt and was thrown off and has died. And we are all going to bed.
Candace, did you know that the Commodores were a mafia family?
Good night, Ross.
Ross, stop.
Good night, Ross.
You're out of line.
Good night, Ross. Just kidding. He's always out of line.
Well, this is possibly the worst start I've ever had. The lunatic approached me and I almost outed myself as evil, which is bizarre. And I thought it was a bluff, and then I realized he was the lunatic, and he may have figured out that I was evil, and I was confused because I was consulting my list of evil people. Dude, it's a nightmare. And then I juggled at the last minute because I realized the juggler was in the script, and I gave away that the demon was the imp. However, the lunatic thought that they were the imp. I don't actually know that it's the imp, but I am evil, and I don't want the evil team to. I don't want anyone to know it's the imp. But I want people to think that I'm good. So, and I don't actually know what I'm claiming. I haven't actually claimed anything to anyone. Blake approached me and gave me some suspicions. And we got a Flowergirl check, which is good. Why? Is there a vortex? Yep, there's a vortex. Alright, so this is, oh, I didn't even say, Perplexing Sects. Apparently this is a slightly modified Sex and Violets, which I haven't even showed you the rolls yet, so I guess we'll do that. So, boom. Boom. There's the rolls. So, I'll call up the stuff that's different. Oh, we got the fortune teller. The tea lady, the cannibal, the balloonist. I don't know, the mathematician might be new. The oracle feels new. I think the sage. I'm not sure if the sage is different. The lunatic is definitely different. The poisoner, the devil's advocate, the Mephit. So the minions are all different. And then the demons, we got the imp. So it's actually not very sex and violety. But what you gonna do? I'd say it's probably half-ish. I don't even know if it's half sex and violets. There's no evil twin. Vigor Mortis and Vortex. Those are the only SNV. Pit Hag. Pit Hag is very SNV. But anyway, I am the Mephit. My word is water, and struggling. So who would I ask that I think would want to be evil? Well, I definitely want to pick somebody that wants to be evil. All right, so the thumbs are going to indicate people that do not want to be evil, or that are sus and are not good to become evil.
Jason's gone again, but we have nobody dying tonight or last night. And the rooms are open.
All right, Candace, the chat.
Manny,
Steven,
can I
wanna
speak
talk
to you?
today? Steven, want
Wanna
to
come
talk
to
today?
mine?
Manny?
I'll come to
Wait,
yours.
Okay.
Yeah,
Steven,
I'll talk to you.
Boss, let's
All right.
catch up.
Okay.
Well, I'm a little confused because why? So you think you're the lunatic, right?
I'm pretty confident I'm the lunatic.
Well, we didn't have a kill, so I'm a little bit. You went and asked a storyteller question. Do you mind sharing? Like, it seems like it's pretty obvious that if you're the lunatic, that you're good. I don't understand.
So I was told you were my minion.
Mhm.
When you didn't comply with that, that made it obvious that I was a lunatic.
Well, obviously. But then the question is, well, you went and asked the storyteller question, which you do not have to share with me. But then
I wanted to
that
double
coupled with
check
the
that I
fact that you
heard him
wanted to
correctly.
die, and I don't understand why a good player would want to die. It seems like there's value in you. Is there a Fangu?
I wanted to make sure that I heard him correctly because your name was like the last name that was given to me, and I
It just
I
seems
just
like an
wanted to make
odd
sure that
thing.
it wasn't like I just went to the wrong player and goofed.
Sure. It does seem like an odd thing for the lunatic to want to kill. Let me just put it to you this way. If I was the lunatic, I would be directing the demon and trying to help the village. Like, you're a good player, but I don't know. I would have been trying to figure out who the outsiders were and like
Why
making
should
everything.
I not kill you?
What?
Why should I not convince everyone to kill you?
Well, I don't know. Is that what you want to do now? Okay. Well, go ahead then. I don't understand what you're doing.
So you told me that you were the imp, you were playing coy with me. If you were really the demon, you would have known that I was the lunatic. You would have known when I said that I was the imp.
No, I always play along with that. I just thought you were being dumb.
That's fair. That's fair. I do know that you do that.
Well,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
I just think
more
that
of
it's
the
a
reasons why.
mistake for the lunatic to kill themselves.
So here's a couple of the reasons why I did it. I figured there is a 75% chance that the DA is in this game, and if I'm really the imp, I would have been protected on that first night. And if I'm really the imp, my plan was to just kill myself anyway in the night, have it move, and confuse the hell out of people. If I didn't get executed, right? If I did get executed and the game continues, then I'm really the lunatic.
Okay.
So there's a chance there that I could have just lost the game, but
well, given the fact
that you didn't comply with being a minion, it didn't seem very likely.
Well, yeah, because
also the other people that I was told were minions, which I'm not going to share for right now until I have a better idea what's going on, but they voted to kill me. So that told me either I was DA protected or I'm not really the demon.
So what's your game plan at this point?
I probably would have convinced to kill somebody else.
So what's your game plan at this point?
Come out as the lunatic, probably.
And do you think
but
that
I'm gonna have to tell them that I spoke with you and that you said that you were the imp.
there's another option?
What's that?
Well, you could say water. And then you could be the
Could.
confirmed evil player that people think is good.
I could.
And you already thought you were evil, and then you got let off the hook, and now you're back on the hook. I think that's what you should do.
I'll think about it.
All right. Well, the ball's in your court.
Yep. All right.
Guami.
Yahoo, do you want to chat?
Sure.
All right.
Hey, Guami, you want to chat?
My room's the very
Oh,
top.
Yahoo just asked.
Oh, okay, fine.
All right.
Manny, you want to chat?
Hey,
Hey, the game's going very poorly already.
awesome. I got nothing for you.
Manny was the lunatic. He came right to me and he said he was the imp, and I was very preoccupied and I was confused and I looked confused, and he did realize I didn't say anything, but he did realize that he was the lunatic. However, I suspected that he suspected that I was also evil. I happened to be the Mephit, so I told him, the ball's in your court, the word is water, please become evil. And he said he'll think about it. So either he's going to out us or he's going to become evil. Which, if he becomes evil, I think it's fine, because he killed himself on day one. He doesn't look sus at all. But
Oh my goodness.
well, it's
Right.
it's not my fault. You want to give me the information? We have less than a minute.
I have no info for you
We have bluff rolls. Oh, you're not giving me a bluff.
because Jason and Lynn already took the other two.
Well, that's fine. You want to tell me what people are bluffing as, at least, and what they are?
I am Mathematician. Jason told me Oracle, Jason Flowergirl, Lynn Oracle.
Okay. And so basically, he said, tell me why I shouldn't nominate you. I mean, he really pushed the pressure. And I said, well, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, say the word water. So basically, he's either going to say the word water or he's going to gun after me. And then you'll know how the game is going to proceed. But he had me as one of his. Okay, then.
Okay.
Candace, do we talk tomorrow? Okay. I wanted to talk to you today, but couldn't get around to it.
Nominations are open.
I would like to nominate my.
Sorry you went out, Sean. Who did you want to nominate?
Myself.
Yourself. Sean is nominating himself.
So I'm nominating myself because I'm a Clockmaker. I learned my info on the first night. The only reason I did nominate myself the first night was because he seemed to desperately want to die. But yes, I am the Clockmaker. I think I am very safe kill tonight. For today, rather.
Okay.
And with that, we will start the countdown. 6 votes are needed for a majority. Starts with
Just
Manny.
6. Just get 6 only.
I don't understand.
Andy, I thought you were to use your ghost vote.
Oh my God, me too.
I forgot I was dead. I was just like, oh, I'm the first person. I should put my hand up. And then
Welcome to my world. I never remember.
That is 6 votes. Sean is on the chopping block. Any other nominations?
I'm going to nominate a Yahoo.
Guami is nominating a Yahoo. Guami, your reason?
I just have a feeling he's evil.
Yahoo, your defense?
I'm not evil. Thanks.
And
He did it.
we are going to start the countdown. 7 votes are needed to pass up Sean. First vote.
Hmm.
Kwame is an army of one.
1 vote is not enough.
He's a quality of one.
Yeah, that's right.
Write
Heed my
that down.
wrath.
Don't chat with Guami. Oh my goodness.
I'd like to nominate Candace. There's info that's not mine that people have said that points towards Candace, and from what I've heard, it comes from 2 different sources. I don't know all the info. I haven't talked to everyone, but I've heard there's 2 different sources that point to Candace. I don't know exactly what they are, but I've heard that 2 different sources point to it.
Jason is nominating Candace, and he gave his reason. Candace, your defense.
Okay, any information that anybody is getting needs to be examined carefully. I am not evil. And if I were those individuals with that information, I would think long and hard about the information that I'm getting, because I am not evil at all.
With that, we will start the countdown. It starts with Sean. 7 votes needed to pass Sean.
Sean, are you praying?
Are you blessing
Yeah.
blessing the
I'm
townsfolk?
just ensuring that my hands were off the mouse.
Oh, you didn't want to accidentally vote?
Yes.
Whoops, I voted.
Close call, but not enough.
Y'all tied it.
No, we didn't.
No, it was 5.
It was only 5.
Oh my goodness.
6 on Sean.
Okay, I was
My
like,
goodness.
Any
I'll
other
nominate-
nominations?
I'll nominate Chris A.
Blake is nominating Chris A. Blake, your reason.
I just want to hear a little bit more from him. I haven't whispered with him. I think he could be evil. That's really it.
Chris, your defense.
I'm not evil. I've hard claimed with 2 people, so 2 people do know my role. I don't want to say much more than that at the moment. I do get information. You want to keep me alive?
At this point, we get it's 7 votes needed and 6 to tie. Candace gets the first vote, starting the countdown.
I will say
Ron,
that
can you at least do jazz hands when you're doing that?
I will add that Chris is planning to start storytelling, and most storytellers are a little bit evil.
Wow.
Storytelling trouble brewing the other day, just like with my friends.
Oh my
They're only
goodness.
playing
It's a
one
good thing we're getting rid of you.
Yeah. No, I managed to get it to the bottom 3, rising. Good team won despite 3 of them fucking leaving.
I must say, Sean, you have some pretty cheap internet.
I'm connected to Ethernet. I don't know what's going on today.
Forgive Steven, he's salty. We got to work on his sodium intake. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I suggested that you might be when you were there. I needed to check the monk.
Ross, you know what's the most helpful when somebody's salty? Just to constantly point out that they're salty.
Well, I'm egging it on. I love this. Go for it.
Well, first of all, I don't even think I've been salty.
I don't know about that, Ahab.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Any nominations?
People just like it when I go off the handle in my videos. That's what it is.
Especially during the night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sean, you have been executed. How would you like to die today?
Salt.
Yes, I would like to die under a mode of salt.
A Yahoo salt. I have a huge salt repository, and you can park near it, and the side will fall off, and you'll just
Kwame,
get
that's
buried
the
alive.
project for you. I need a salt canister with a Yahoo brand salt.
Steven told you how you would die instead of me, which is fine. But that actually did not happen because you did not die today. And but you have been executed, so we will be going to bed.
Oh. That's what it's like to die in my salt factory.
Interesting.
Nice.
Well, Kwame nominated me to try to distance himself from me. Sean nominated himself because he's near the tea lady. So we need to kill her. Or he's DA'd. Oh my goodness. The possibilities are endless. Alright, there it is. I swear. I hate the jumpiness of the thing. And just like that, Chris A. and Candace were confirmed. What a piece of hard garbage. My goodness. This game is going horrible. Maybe I am salty. Not to mention that I'm literally not bluffing. Told a couple people I was the Mephit, and I completely avoided what I was to a couple people. That's not suspicious whatsoever. Oh. Congratulations, guys. You've pissed me off. Spoilers! Okay. Candace just died, and then I died, and then Lynn died. And what that means is that he accidentally killed Candace, and now he's killing random people so that it's not obvious. But it is, because I'm very smart. So, that means that Candace will die in the morning, because it's wicked obvious that she would die in the morning. And it also means that our demon is not a dummy, or a lunatic, as our co-demon is.
I didn't hear anyone mishear anyone say water, did I? No one said it yet. No one said it yet, right? Right.
Somebody said they might say it, and I didn't hear them say it.
Okay.
Certainly wish they would have.
Okay. I realized I wasn't paying attention at the beginning of that round, and then because I was thinking about something else in the game, and then I was like, oh, I hope I didn't miss it. So I don't think I did.
Well, anyway, thanks for the preview of Candace dying.
Hey, I hit multiple people.
Yeah, after you hit Candace, I know.
Okay. We do have a death tonight, and it is Candace. And rooms are open.
Candace, can we talk?
I want to say something out loud first. Okay. First off, I was the tea lady. Okay. I'm a little suspicious of anybody who came after me yesterday, because with the no death the night before, I'm thinking that one of my neighbors was targeted. Also, I was pit hagged prior to me dying to be made to be the sweetheart. So now someone is permanently drunk.
Candace, I need to chat with you in a pretty serious way.
I could talk to Candace after, I guess, but if you really need to talk to her.
Lynn, if you want to join, you can.
We're gonna have about 5 minutes today.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
Chris, can we
Candace-
chat?
Y'all
This
can
is J-Mac.
just-
I'll come to your place.
Candace's room.
Oh
then?
boy.
Yes,
yeah, y'all
please.
can just
Yes,
come to my
please.
So
room.
who
Yeah.
who wants to chat with the good Clockmaker?
I'll talk to the Clockmaker.
All right, join me in clockmaking room.
All right.
Steven, you want to talk?
Sure. My room's the top.
You say you're the Mephit and you made someone evil at this point.
Oh, I am the Mephit. I've given my word out because Manny thought he was the lunatic, and he sussed me as a fake minion, or as an actual minion that wasn't his minion, and I didn't have much of a choice because he said, well, why shouldn't I out you and then the rest of the people that I was told? And so I said, well, one reason would be to say water. So I'm hoping that he does that. I think he's waiting to see how we do. At the moment, it looks like we're doing horrendous. But don't get anybody else to say the word because Manny needs to be the one because he knows probably 2 or 3 of us that are evil.
Are you sure?
Typically, the lunatic is shown a few evil people and one not evil person. So if he gets all of the people that he was shown killed, that's very bad to us. Now, if I'm still alive late game and they don't have enough kills, then maybe things will change. But at the moment, I think we should leave it open that because I think Manny's considering becoming evil. You can become evil after you die, and I think he is considering it, and I think that we ought to leave that on the table for him.
You better do it sooner than later. Because
I
you're
already
gonna
told
die
him. It's
time.
in his court whether or not he decides to take it or not.
You just got to get someone else to. At this
Well-
point, you got to get someone else to say it.
Well,
Because
he's
someone
going to
else
out
has
all of us, so that's a mistake. But I can't stop you.
Well, he didn't get all 3 of us. He never even talked to me yet.
Well, he knows what's up, so he's deciding what he wants to do before he decides how he wants to play his game. I don't actually know if he's the kind of person that plays to win or if he likes to win as evil. People have different preferences, and I don't actually know his modum operandi.
I have no idea, but you got to get someone to turn evil before you die. Because I'm the DA and I have to protect Guamian at this point. So you need to get someone to turn, even if it's not man. You need
Okay,
to
fine.
someone-
Get somebody to say water. I don't care. I think that's a mistake, personally. Do you think I'm going to die today?
I have no idea.
Manny had the option of gunning for me last night. He chose not to.
Put it
Can you
this
give
way.
me the roles that you guys are? You're the DA?
I'm the DA, Lynn's the Pithead, Guami's the Vortox. I already am claiming Flowergirl, Lynn's claiming Oracle, and Guami's claiming Mathematician. I said I got a yes, and I'm saying I got
I'm
another
sorry,
yes.
Guami's the imp?
He's the Vortox.
That's bizarre.
All the info's wrong, but I claim Flowergirl, yes.
And Lynn is
I'm
the
protecting
Paheg.
Ross. I'm protecting Ross today.
Okay.
Because I want Ross to look like the DA, so I'm protecting Ross today.
Okay.
So you got to get Ross killed, and Ross won't die, and then we'll be like, Candace, you're lying. The DA, clearly the DA is Sean was protected by the
Well,
DA.
that doesn't
We
mean
gotta
that
get-
Candace was lying.
No, we got to get either Sean killed and say we need to check a DA check in case Candace is lying, or because we still need to do a DA check, even though I'm the DA. So either Sean or Ross. If Ross goes up and Ross doesn't die, this will be great.
Well,
for
Sean
us.
would die because he's confirmed by the tea lady
I
that
know
died
that.
last night.
Sean will, but then we can say he's the DA and Candace was evil too, because Ross said that Candace was evil. Ross is the one who gave me all that.
Yeah, well, so did Blake. Blake thought Candace and Chris were, but I don't think you're going to convince anyone that Candace and Chris are evil at this point.
DA.
Yeah, I know that that's a thing, Jason, but I'm just saying I don't think it's viable. But I could be wrong. At this point, we don't have anything to lose, so.
We kill Sean one more time, or we kill Ross. So one of the two. We got to do one of the two. One of the two has to die.
Yeah, well, first of all, I don't think I have any sway in this village. I'm going to head out. I don't know that we really should try to get anybody to say water. Go ahead and try if you want.
We have to, because we need an evil
Well,
player. At this
I
point.
know that that's what you think, and I'm not arguing with you. I just think that you're wrong. But if you want to go for it, that's fine. Or, I mean, whatever.
Okay, bye.
James, you want to talk?
I'm really waiting for somebody to come back, but I think I'm gonna run out of time. So
Hey,
sure,
Does someone,
I'll go to your room.
hey,
Yahoo.
Alright.
Matt, you guys want to talk?
Yeah, Jason, I'll talk with you.
So what's going on?
What's up? I don't know if I believe that. I think we should make a DA check on Sean. I'm not convinced that he's the Clockmaker. Just a social read. I just talked to him.
Okay, so, but okay. Well, he would die either way. So I don't know that. You think that would confirm? I mean, just in case he's the
Oh,
DA.
yeah, you're right. My bad.
Well,
Shit.
if he is the DA, it would. I mean, either way, he'd be evil.
He gave me a 2 for his Clockmaker info. I don't know. I mean, that could be good. It could be bad. I just got a social read on him that was funky.
Well, I don't think it's a terrible idea. I don't think that's terrible.
What are we missing?
When I'm going me to teleport back.
Yep.
There he is.
Okay, nominations are open.
Ponderous, man.
Very quiet.
Yep.
Okay, I'll get the ball rolling. I'm going to nominate Jeffrey.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's nominating Jeffrey? J-Mac, your reason.
I felt like he came out with his role too easily to me. Him and I had never met before. I didn't tell him anything about my role. He came out with it. That worried me a little bit. So I just want him to, explain himself. He doesn't have to say what his role is, but just explain why he was so trusting of somebody like me he'd never met before.
Because I'd never met most of you before. I met Steven once, so I figure I have to trust somebody. And
dude, it's the Beard Man.
I guess.
Told you. Told you.
I mean, it's honestly, I think the more I would know you, the less I would trust anybody.
Rightfully
That is
so.
true.
Smart man. With that, we will start the countdown. 6 votes needed for a majority. Jeffrey survives by the skin of his teeth. And
All right, I'm gonna nominate Sean.
Steven is nominating Sean. Steven, your reason being?
There are a couple scenarios. He could be the DA that just happened to be sitting near the tea lady, or he could have found out that there was a tea lady, and like it just seems like it's convenient. And I don't know if he's the Clockmaker, it's not a huge loss. If he is the DA, that's a good thing to get rid of.
Sean, your defense.
I think you should kill me right now, because everything Steve's saying is pretty accurate. Yeah, I will tell you, I wasn't lying about being a Clockmaker.
What number did you get, Sean?
Yeah, I guess I'll tell everyone.
Don't give it now. You could wait. You don't feel pressured to have to give it right now.
It wasn't a pressure. It was just an
It
inquiry.
wasn't pressure. He can ask. He can answer
It
himself.
might be more useful later. That's why that's all.
He's a pretty good player.
I told.
I don't know. We watched Jamie Stegmeyer stuff. He might be.
Okay, there are. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'll tell you. I got a 2 on my first night.
2.
A 2.
Yep. And
And
right
what did you
now
get on your
there
second night?
trick question.
Yahoo.
Well, he left the door open.
Okay, we're gonna.
I think Dave Kill.
You are starting the countdown. 6 votes needed.
Candace, you're
die,
dead.
come
You
on.
shouldn't vote on this. I know that
Thank
you
you
had
for
no intention of,
reminding
but I
me.
just thought I'd joke.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, because I do forget.
Actually, do 6 on this.
Yeah, we should really put somebody on the block.
Yeah, I want to die. Come on.
Sean, would you vote for yourself to put the 6th?
Yeah.
Nope.
There's
Yeah.
no reason
Wait,
because he's already proven. He's already proven
Oh wait!
good.
Oh shit! My seat was unclaimed. I didn't get the.
But wait a minute.
Like I know that I
But
know how.
but there's no reason to kill a good player.
What if he's the
fact
DM
that
and not a good player?
I
So,
get it, but like I said,
I agree with Candace here. He's probably good. There was no kill that first night.
Yeah.
Then we need better
I don't
suspicions.
see a
then.
reason to sink the kill. There's nothing in this thing that would protect anybody except the tea lady.
and I mean, the flip side, well, and I'm dead. So, the flip side is that I was on everybody's evil's mind that night. So the minion and the demon.
Yeah.
So I can see both sides, but I don't know.
So what's a better suspicion? Because I don't love killing good players just because, but unless we're confirmed there's no Vortex, we need to put somebody on the block.
Well,
isn't it?
If we're gonna do something different, Candace, should I nominate the person who told me about the info on you?
No, because from what I understand is it was a stretch. It was a comment made and it got turned into something else.
Okay,
It
just
wasn't
asking.
actually info.
Okay, just asking because you said that the last turn that the people who put
Well,
the
that's why I made the comment that whoever it is needs to seriously question. But from what I understand, it was a social read that was mentioned. And actually, yeah. And something else went on when the roles were given out. It had nothing to do with my role. Something else was going on in my house. Yeah.
I wasn't sure. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't out the person last time for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Do we have
which
any
is
idea
smart.
what kind of demon we're looking at? Does anyone have any suspicion on that?
We're thinking it's either a puka, an imp, or a vigor mortis at this point.
It's not a puka.
I don't think it's a puka.
I'm
Can't be a puka.
calling out puka.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Because if it was a puka, it would have meant they had to pick one of the tea lady neighbors the first night.
The first
then no
night.
kill,
Yeah.
And then the tea lady the second night. But if it was the tea lady the second night, then Sean would have died.
If it was a puka, I could have picked you, Manny, right?
Could have done that too. Either way, then nobody would have died last night.
Well,
Right.
again, we can't rule out.
Oh wait, no. I guess they could have picked me the
They
first
could have
night.
picked you. Yeah.
Right.
And then they could have picked the tea lady, but I haven't gone.
And you're right, but you're right, Manny.
Yeah,
you're
it can't
right
be puka
because
because Sean would have died during the day.
Yeah,
So the answer is,
well.
if Sean is actually good, then we have to rule out puka. If Sean is not good, it might be the DA. We can't, which is why Sean would have been the best kill right now, but we didn't do it. So
I don't think so.
I'm good. The only reason I didn't vote for him was because somehow my seat got unnamed and my hand didn't get put up. I named it again. I know how that sounds like bullshit. I
saw that you weren't in your seat.
Yeah, I wasn't in my seat. Like,
You said you thought he wasn't in his
I
seat?
don't know why.
No, he wasn't in his seat during the whole vote until the very end, where he realized.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you're evil. I'm just saying it's still a possibility.
I will, because he
rule out
was
that
not in his seat. I will put this up a vote to a town. Everyone can vote on this. That Sean's vote can count. I will allow that for the town because he was not in his seat and he was saying he was the one that nominated himself. So
Thank
it's
you.
probably pretty likely he would. So if you want Sean's vote to count, vote yes, give a thumbs up or kill or whatever the sign is now.
Well, before I make this decision, I would like to know if Sean would like his vote to count.
Right.
Yeah, Sean, would you like your vote to count?
I so desperately want to die.
Okay.
I want that vote to count.
So vote yes if you want Sean's vote to count. Vote No, if you don't.
Dead people could vote on this, we assume.
Dead people can vote. Gonna start.
I don't think they should vote. I'd rather them use
No, no,
that
no,
on a
it-
demon.
No, this
It's
isn't
not a
counting
dead
as
vote.
an actual vote. This does
No.
not count as their dead vote.
I just think this is a walking into the evil team's hands because I mean, I know you're willing to die, but
It looks like we're all evil.
Candace, it's pretty evil when somebody desperately wants to die to not allow. Are you not for euthanasia?
It'll clear you, Candace, which is important.
I
Like,
was
if
a
I under-
hospice nurse for several years. Do not question me.
Well, first
okay?
of all, Candace,
I'm all for peaceful.
Where does it matter where the youth are
transitioning.
from?
Sean has 6 votes. His vote counted. He has 6 votes on
Hey,
him.
Mac, I gotcha.
I didn't actually mean to turn this into a philosophical thing.
And any other nominations? Last call for nominations.
I did, however, want Candace to feel guilty.
I
Whatever
nominate
that.
J
So,
Mac. I
Now
nominate
that
J Mac.
it takes a lot for
I
that.
nominate
Okay.
J Mac. I nominate J Mac.
Blake's nominating J Mac. Blake, your reason.
I just thought his day one defense was a little weak. So if he has something better to say today, I would say not vote. I'm just not in favor of, oh, let's just keep killing good people and whatever. And I think Sean is probably good. I know nothing about J Mac's role, so I'm voting up for him.
J Mac, your defense.
The reason why Blake knows nothing about my role is because I don't trust him yet. And so I don't want to share with him. I've shared with 3 people what my role is. So some people do know. I'm trying to lay low just to see based off of who knows what happens to me. I've talked to a few people. There are some people I do trust, but Blake isn't one of them yet.
I have a question for you, J Mac.
Yeah.
Is this nomination out of the blue helping you to trust him or helping you to distrust him?
It doesn't change my opinion at all.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. I like it when people make snap judgments.
No, snap
Okay.
judgments are silly.
7 votes are needed on J Mac. First vote goes to Chris. Starting the countdown.
Oh yeah, I am really looking forward to my salt crushing Sean. Finally.
I mean, really crushing me if I asked.
Oh, pertinent info. I live in Pennsylvania, and there was a salt factory that the side of it like broke off, and it like crushed like 17 cars and totaled them. Nobody was killed, but it was it is a force to be reckoned with. It was like 2,000, or I don't even know, 20,000. It was a huge amount of salt, and it was a pretty big deal.
3 votes are not enough.
That was the inspiration for my story.
Any other nominations?
Also, I'm obsessed with stories. I always I tell Scott I need to be asked how I would died when the demon killed me, and then I always forget that that's not how it works.
Yep, that's true.
Quite repeatedly.
7, 6.
Yahoo, I suggest you get some water to wash down the saltiness tonight.
You gotta dilute it a little bit, my friend.
2. 1.
Salty.
I do have
0.
some water here.
Excellent.
And
I think it's salt water.
Sean has been executed again. Sean, how would you like to die?
The saltiest ocean. I want on in that.
There you go. I'm not gonna add more on that one. So Sean is dead this time. And we will go to sleep.
And with that, things have turned. We now have 5 evil, well, not living players, but 5 evil players! We've gained an evil vote and a suspected good person. And he was the lunatic? Oh, and he can out his information. That's amazing. Okay. That's a tool at our disposal. That's amazing. Strategy sidebar. Oh, I should probably look to see if the thing is ending. Anytime there's a snake charmer, you shouldn't be totally forthcoming with your demon. And unfortunately, I told Guami both the magic word and that I was trying to get Manny to say it. I could have turned Manny evil and kept him as a backup demon, and I could have turned could have pit hagged. Well, yeah, they would have killed the pit hag right away. I don't know. Anyway, I can become the poisoner now, which is cool. And we should have kept Manny a secret from our demon Gwami, just in case there's a snake charmer. Good old Scott wouldn't have done such a horrible thing, I don't think. But that's a missed opportunity. I also wanted to talk strategy on the 3 in a row, because there's 3 evil on this side, and I thought that was pretty cool, because we could have had, for instance, if I was the Mephit where Jason's sitting, and Jason was sitting where I'm sitting, we could have DA'd Lynn, killed her as the fake Clockmaker or whatever, and then we could have said that we had the tea lady. I always like to see how new things go. I guess we're.
Okay. In the night, there has been a death, and coming to the demon is Chris.
Okay.
I have an announcement to make. I'm going to do it in chat.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Thank you.
Ross, do you want to talk?
How can
I
you be
do.
sure that
I
wasn't affected by the Vortex, Kwame?
I don't
James,
even
I'm
think
going
I'm
to-
that salty, guys.
Blake, wanna
Cleaning up
chat?
all the rooms.
Jesus.
Blake, this is want to chat in my room?
My favorite person today, Gwami, for real.
All right.
Who said me?
There's Trey.
Was it Sean? Sean?
Scott, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes.
No.
Lynn, I need
Do
to
you have
talk
a
to
room?
you.
No, I'm going to go to your room.
All right, sounds
We
good.
could do that.
Yeah,
My
My-
room, Blake? Or your room?
Yeah, I'll join my room, Lynn.
Okay.
And
Two questions.
Yes.
You did hear somebody say water yesterday.
Yes, I did.
And then secondly, I don't need to stay alive or anything for that. That's like a thing that's happened. I could be pit hagged into the poisoner, for instance. Okay, awesome.
Let me check that.
Okay, well, let's do that quickly before I leave so I don't have to talk to you a second time.
I will text you.
Okay, sounds good.
Because he left and didn't go to my room.
Yep. I
Jeff,
thought
do you
like
wanna talk?
My room?
Yeah, I can talk.
My room or yours?
All right.
All right. See you
You
there.
can go to yours.
Thanks, Kwame. Jason, you want to talk?
Sure. Your room or mine?
Go to my room. Say that day went about perfectly.
Yeah, by the way, I'm nominating Jeffrey today. I'm gonna say that the same exact thing that J-Max said. I went to talk to him. He goes, I go, you want to share some info with each other? We'll both share info. He goes, well, I don't want to share. And I go, okay. He goes, do you have any info on me specifically? And I'm like, I don't want to share if you don't want to share. And then that was it. And I said, well, if you don't want to share, I guess we'll just end our conversation. So I'm gonna put stuff on him. again.
So another thing, in case you haven't realized, is now I'm a free minion that can become the poisoner, if the pit hag would like to do such a
Who
thing.
said water, by the way?
What?
Did someone-
Manny.
He did say it finally.
Yes. I think he was waiting to see which side was winning. Because basically, if we lost, why would he join our team?
Does Manny know the whole?
No, I have not given him all the info. He just knows that he's evil.
Okay. Okay.
So we can talk to him also, and also I did confirm with Scott that he did hear it.
Okay. Okay. So you need to talk to Manny, or
Yeah,
I'll
that's
talk
fine.
to Manny.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I'll talk to Manny because it'll look
If
less.
you talk to Lynn, tell her that I'd like to be the poisoner, unless I say something in the form of negative.
You talk
Because
to Lynn. You have to talk to Lynn. I'll talk to Manny. You talk to Lynn.
okay, that works. I don't care.
Okay. Bye. And get the rest of my food.
Chris, can I talk to you for a sec?
Okay, Ross. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to you. I'll go to yours.
Where is James?
Lynn, where are you?
James, there you are, buddy. That's what
I want to talk to you. Okay.
Yes, my
Hey, Blake,
room,
you want to
please.
catch up?
Okay.
Yeah, we can
1
talk.
minute. 1 minute.
Oh God, my room.
Mine's the
Or
very
your
top.
your room. Your room. Your room.
Let's go to yours because mine's the very top. First of all, 2 reasons I'm pissed at you. Oh.
What?
Well, that's what you said to me last time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm a little worried because I feel like you're not. I don't know that you're helping the town. Yahoo.
Well, dude, what do you want me to do?
Give some information. Just what's your role? Just tell me. Because I'm coming out with my role. So just tell me.
I have 3 rolls.
Nope. Tell me your role.
No. I won't
Okay,
be
well then
bullied.
I'm gonna have to kill you because I'm the balloonist and you were one of the names I got. So, and one of the other names is dead. So I'm gonna have to nominate you based on that, unfortunately.
Dude, that is a mistake.
Then tell me what your role is, quickly.
Dude, okay, fine. I'm the cannibal.
So what's your new ability?
Nothing.
So Chris gave you nothing.
That's correct.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because he had a role. Oh Yahoo! Damn it, man! I knew it. I knew it.
Blake, no, Blake.
Well, by the way.
Blake, you left too soon.
No,
Talk. No,
I don't
no.
think I did.
Listen to me, Blake. You left too soon. Talk to me tomorrow. Talk to me tomorrow
We
before
don't
you do
have
this.
time. I don't
No,
think we have time for that.
Listen to me, Blake. You do have time. Talk to me tomorrow. You left. We had time left. Is the breakout? They're closed. Talk to me tomorrow.
Okay. Before we make any nominations or anything, I'm going to come out with my role. Take the information as you will. I was the fortune teller. I've checked everybody living except for JMac on night 0. I checked James and Jeffrey, and I got a yes. Night 1, I checked Lynn and Guami and got a no. Night 3, or what? The next night, night 2, Jason and Candace, I got a yes.
Oh.
Last night, I checked a Yahoo and Blake, and I got a yes. So the third yes makes me suspicious as all get out, but Candace is saying she was pit hagged into the sweetheart. I could have been poisoned.
Yeah, you could have been poisoned going forward.
Yeah.
In that case, I nominate
no.
Jeffrey. I nominate Jeffrey.
Jason nominates Jeffrey. Jason, your reason.
So I tried to talk to Jeffrey today, and I wanted to share info back and forth, and I was going to share what I know, and his response was, "I'm not going to share anything," and I was like, "Okay," and he goes, "But I want to know if you have info on me," and I said, "Well, I'm not going to share if I have info on you or not. I don't, but you're being very sus if you want to know if I have specific info on you." So I just get a bad vibe from him. And if Ross is a sweetheart poison after turn 2, he's one of the pings, so I think he's a good kill.
Jeffrey.
I think. Sorry, pertinent information. I think he's a red herring.
Jeffrey, your defense.
Yeah. The main reason I wanted to talk to Jason, I just wanted to find out of the people who I talked to. I wanted to know who was being talked to find out where my role has gotten to. That's what I would. And if Jason knew, then I would have discussed some more with him. But he said, he didn't know.
I don't know anything about you other than you don't
Yeah.
want to talk to me, which is, and you
Well,
want to know if I have any evil info on you.
I didn't say evil. I just wanted to know that
You
to
asked if
see.
I had any info that pointed to you.
I said that I wanted to know if you had info on my role, because I wanted to see if the people who I told the role to was telling other people. And you said you didn't have info on that. And then kind of, yeah.
But by the way, Jeffrey,
So could I just finish something? I thought you meant info from my particular info that pointed to you, and I said I don't have info that points to you.
Oh no, because I have no clue what you are. I wasn't there. No, I wanted to know. I was trying to find out, who might have been talking about what I have or what I might.
So according to you, we were having two different conversations. I literally said you want to share info with each other, and all you wanted to know is if I knew your role. And I wanted to actually share info.
Okay, well, yeah, I shared a lot of info, and I didn't want to share it with too many people, so I wanted to see, where the line was or whatnot, who knew what. So that's why I was not 100% wanting to share it with more people until I trusted more people.
Okay, and we got 5 for a majority.
I might have pertination.
Go ahead.
Free on the day that I was eventually, you told me that you had a plan.
Sean, you're gonna want to say every word twice because we miss every other word.
So, Jeffrey, you told.
Yeah. Why don't you type
today
it?
I was. You told me that you had a plan in place. I think you should. Now, if what you were saying was true, I think I'm not going to directly tell you what your move should be. But if you
you think right now is a good time to out that? You think?
I think there's a way to do it.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Yeah, but
it would save you.
If you're full of shit, I'm someone else who's definitely full of shit.
Okay.
You want to say anything, Jeffrey? Last chance.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say it. I was the philosopher, and I philosophized into the tea lady, and I wanted to check Ross and Guami.
So you philosophized into the tea lady?
Last night.
Last night?
Last night. I didn't want to take anybody's role, so when I saw the tea lady was available, I thought this would be a good way to check my neighbors.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, we're gonna start.
That is good.
We're gonna start the countdown.
Well done, Jeffrey.
5 for a majority. First vote's Ross.
I still think that this is evil saying that, because that's very convenient that last night, not 2 nights ago when Candace came out, but last night you did it.
Right, because he knew she was dead. And
yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't dead the night before.
No. Yeah, last night was the first night that he could have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Candace died the night before.
Okay.
Then we executed Sean, and Chris died last night. So last night was the time to do it.
Yep.
So Ross, quick question for you. You said first night you checked Jeffrey and James, and you got a yes.
Yeah.
Second night was Guami and Lynn.
Correct, and that's a no. Third night.
That makes me so. I'm just throwing this out there.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of your information, to get 3 yeses, you either have to be poisoned constantly, or it is a Vortox game where you're getting false information. If you're getting false information, then that means
the sweetheart.
Sweetheart could have let his
Sweetheart could have poisoned me. Someone could have been pit hagged into the demon.
Well,
if it's a voice game, then my 2 is.
So how about this, Ross? Put yourself up, because if you are sweetheart poisoned, you're going to be no good. And if you don't die, then we know that he's telling the truth about the
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. If any, I don't believe in suicide, so someone will have to nominate me, but I will vote.
I'll go ahead and nominate Ross then.
Who nominated?
Jeffrey.
I was going to say nominate the other neighbor.
Jeffrey.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, good point, Candace.
Well, then don't vote for Ross, and we'll nominate Guami next. Then.
No, but yeah.
But if we think Ross,
no, I'm just saying, so it wouldn't be. It be planned out. That was my thought.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, Candace. I think Ross is the better skill.
We're gonna start the countdown here. 5
Yep.
votes needed.
Let's just do this.
I can
and we'll
understand
see what
that.
happens.
Yeah.
I've checked
I kinda
everybody
feel
but
that
JMac
way.
at this point, so
Well, if that falls through, the path is pretty clear moving forward from there. That's all I think, Manny. It's a trail like breadcrumbs. So
Mhm.
What does
That
that
is
mean?
5 votes on Ross. It puts him on
It
the
means
block.
that she's moved on from eggs.
there's just no need for eggs today. It's too late.
That's
in the
stupid. Yeah,
I-
eggs are dumb.
Any other nominations?
Although
I-
you should
I think
not
we
salty at
actually-
all.
light them out. Did you fall out of the
I'm
chair?
just worried.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
I think
way,
we have a 4 game.
Okay.
But I'm just worried that so we let Sean or we let Manny nominate and kill himself.
Mhm.
We let Sean nominate and kill himself. We're
himself.
letting
Oh.
Ross nominate and kill himself. The bad people aren't having to do anything because all
Right.
the townsfolk are just killing
I agree.
themselves. So how many
Okay.
days are we just gonna let townsfolk nominate and kill themselves?
Well,
But
hopefully
Ross
Ross
shouldn't
doesn't
die.
die here.
Ross shouldn't
That's a
die
good
here.
point.
He
Okay,
shouldn't
but
die. They're trying to confirm
if
that
they're telling the
Jeffrey
truth,
actually
then Ross shouldn't
Right.
philosophized
die
into
here.
the tea lady.
Okay.
Because
Okay, so
if I do die, then Jeffrey was not the philosopher. Then we know who the target is. If I'm alive,
Guam is evil.
Ross,
Yeah, well,
Right.
what was
But
the
if-
what was the information? Repeat
Oh.
your yes no's.
you know what? I'll write it out and I'll put it in chat.
Okay.
But verbally, first one was James Jeffrey, yes. Lynn Guami, no. Jason Candace, yes. Yahoo Blake, yes.
but also isn't well never mind. I'll shut up. I've said enough. So.
Someone
Any other
nominate Guami.
Last call for nominations.
Did someone say?
Did
Who
somebody
nominated
nominate me?
Someone nominate you?
I thought I
think
heard somebody
so.
nominate me.
Did
I think
anyone
I heard
nominate
I
Sean's
said
voice.
I suggested it.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
6.
I don't want to tie it.
5. 4.
You can
3,
nominate me tomorrow, but I'm good.
2, 1, 0. Ross has been executed. Ross, how would you like to die?
Under a pile of a Yahoo brand salt.
It's the way to go.
So Ross was walking down the street and a Yahoo brand salt container that Guami showed just fell out of the sky and squashed Ross.
Wow, this stuff is really dangerous.
And Ross has died.
Okay.
We will open up all the
Ooh.
bed.
Hmm.
Think.
All right. So we're okay. We have a pit hag. The pit hag can change either the DA or the pit hag. Who's more suspicious? I think it has to be Lynn. The pit hag turns into the demon. And she can change. Oh, she has to change into a different demon. Dang it! So it goes from being a vortex to being a different one. A puka. It's unfortunate that I don't get to be the poisoner. That sucks. Man! Oh, but then we miss a kill. It has to be the Emperor, the Vigor. The Vigor Mortis. Change us to the Vigor Mortis. That would be good. Well, let's see what happens. Things are about to get interesting.
Yahoo,
Hey, what's up?
you are the imp.
This is a terrible decision.
Who would you like to kill?
I get to kill tonight?
Well,
Alright.
my kills are arbitrary, so
Okay.
who would you like to kill? And then I might do it, I may not.
I don't know. We will kill James.
James. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep.
say it again. I would like to kill myself. I changed my mind. Well, a variety of horrible things has befallen me. I said I wanted to kill James, and then I said I wanted to kill myself. I definitely don't want Guame to stay the demon. So, what is my ability? Oh my goodness. I hope that Guame dies, and I die, and Lynn becomes the demon. My goodness. From my perspective, Lynn is far less sus. I don't know. This game is not going well. Oh my goodness, it's a nightmare. Well, I will say, if 2 people die, that would be swell. That would be swell. Unfortunately, there were 2 evil players. But what are you going to do?
Something to say once we find out.
So everyone, 12, 13, 14. Yes. So in the night, Guami has died and a Yahoo has died.
Wami and a Yahoo have died.
How did 2 players?
That's interesting.
How's that possible? Can someone
So-
please tell me why that?
Oh,
How that
I
is?
have an idea. Somebody can chat with me, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Rooms are
Could've
open.
made
You'll
somebody.
have, how many people do we have left?
Blake, I'll start with you because I
We'll
have
have about 4 minutes.
what you said. Before we break up, I'm almost sick of Vortox.
Blake, I would like to talk
What?
to you today. So you appear to be pretty busy, but I just would like to be in there.
All right, I'll make it quick with Blake in
Okay.
your room, Blake.
Yeah, join my room.
I want to talk to Lynn. Lynn, you want to talk? My room or yours?
Excuse me. I guess mine's fine.
Yahoo, can we talk?
Sure.
What is it?
What's left in here?
Your room.
Candice,
All right.
we'll have a chat, Candice.
Hey. Things have
Okay,
deteriorated.
you heard it. Give me the scoop.
Well, Guami was the demon. We had to pit hag
Guami?
him because of the situation. They pit hagged it to me. However, I was pretty much outed evil. So he asked me who I'd like to kill as the imp, and I said myself. So either Jason or Lynn is the demon. Jason is the DA if he's not the demon. Lynn is the pit hag if she's not the demon.
Wait, so it was really Lynn? It was Guami, Lynn, Jason, and you?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Everything was going really well until Jeffrey came out as the tea lady, and we had to kill
Wait.
Ross because we couldn't kill Guami.
Ross wasn't the Mephit?
I was the Mephit.
You were the Mephit. Oh god.
We had to
I
kill
was
Ross,
so
though.
lost.
We had to
Huh?
kill Ross.
Yes. I thought Ross was the Mephit because he was going on about the salt stuff, and I was like, oh well, he must be. He must be the Mephit because I thought you were the imp.
Anyway, here's the deal.
Okay.
Blake suspects me, and I need to talk to him because I'm going to try to claim that I was the snake charmer, which is why I lied to him. Because I claimed that he caught me in a lie, and I need to come out as the snake charmer, which is a role that would lie, to convince him that I'm not evil. However, I don't know that that's even worthwhile because at this point 2 people have died, and the only way that possibly could happen is the pit hag.
So yeah. So here's the thing. I've told one person. The minions I saw were Lynn, Jason, and you. And I told one person that. I told Candace that.
Well, that was a mistake.
Huh?
That's okay.
Yeah, I figured it couldn't possibly be all 3 of you.
Okay, so you haven't seen Jason, so hopefully Jason's the demon. However, I will say Jason's been acting pretty evil.
Jason is the hot seat right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people suspect
Well,
Jason.
and Candace is going to be honed in on Lynn, so this is not going well.
No,
hey, thanks for joining our dying team.
She thinks it's Jason. That whole ploy to kill Ross was to get Jason. I was thinking it wasn't Jason. I thought Ross was the Mephit or just some.
Ross did do me a solid in killing me. However, he may give it to Jason because he didn't want to have everything in our favor. So.
Oh wait, yeah. So.
Because he
Okay.
said, "Who do you want to kill?" And I said, "I get to kill." And he said, "Well, it's arbitrary, but you can tell me who you'd like to kill." And I said, "James." And then I said, "Wait, actually, I'd like to kill myself because Blake is totally going to try to get me killed. He's the balloonist. Here, I'll just share information, since we're both
Yes,
evil.
please.
Blake
please.
is the balloonist. He claimed Candace T Lady, Sean Clockmaker. Oh, it was a Vortex originally, so everybody's information was wrong. But they pretty much figured that out at this point. Guami was claiming Mathematician. I don't have the other three. Lynn was claiming Oracle, and Jason was claiming Flowergirl. I don't know if they were intentionally giving wrong or right information. And then Jason is actually the DA, and Lynn was actually the pit hag, but one of them is now the imp.
Right. Okay.
And I probably shouldn't talk to you any longer.
That's fine. That
All right.
works. Thanks.
I do need to talk to Blake.
Yeah.
Something about the devil's advocate earlier on Sean. He might have been saved by the devil's advocate and been evil, and that's why he didn't die.
Just gave out the 1 minute warning. It's gonna be like a minute and a little extra.
Where is he?
With J McIntyre.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. I'm not liking this at all. I feel like this is a runaway. I don't know.
Do we have any type of oracle?
I've heard.
I have heard of an oracle.
I've heard of it all.
Have you heard their info and whether it's good or bad?
They seem to think from when I spoke with them that the info was probably jumbled around.
Hmm.
And that's why I
Sorry.
suspected Candace.
Hold. I wanna have the opportunity to tell Blake, and I know that breakout rooms are about to end. The reason I lied to you is because I was the snake charmer, and I will leave. But I did have a reason to lie to you, and I think that the snake charmer is very valuable. I'm sorry that I busted up your time. The snake charmer is very valuable because I can clear people. However, I died last night, so. Sorry for my incredibly poor form.
No, well, I just would like you to share information. That's it. I just want everybody to share information because I feel like we're
Nominations are open.
Well, the
Blake,
thing
I'd like
is,
to share that I don't know what's going on.
The reason that you wouldn't
doesn't
share
know.
that information is you don't want to share that until the final three, so that it's more valuable. Because then people start dying.
I mean, but you're dead now. So.
Well, I know that I'm dead, but my point is the people are dying. Like I would like to have a good list when the final three is here.
And
I will give you my list tomorrow, but you didn't give me much time today, and I
It's always
stole the
tomorrow
little
with
bit that
you,
I did
huh?
get. Well, no,
It's
because
always tomorrow.
well, fine. Well, here's the thing. No, so I'm telling you, if I give you a list and then one of them dies today, you're going to be like, wow, it's a coin flip again. What a shitty game.
Okay, I've got a couple of I have a couple of questions, and this is just me being dumb and trying to figure things out. Are we trusting Sean's Clockmaker information? Does anybody believe two for Clockmaker?
Maybe.
I mean, at this point in time, looking at who's still
I mean-
alive, it almost seems like it would have to be. It couldn't be a one.
Right.
Well, I mean, it could be a one.
It could be a
but
one.
Oh, it could.
It just depends on if we actually have killed anybody who's bad yet, and I don't know that we have, because
So
it
there's-
seems like everybody has been good.
the
Yeah,
only
and-
way my
and if
information would be bullshit is if there's Vortox.
No, that's not
Or
true.
I was poisoned
There's a-
first night.
Poisoner.
If there's a poisoner, there could
Or
be,
poison.
some of us could have gotten true on some nights and false on other nights, and it's going to mess up our info because there could be a poisoner. I mean, it's likely there's
Oh,
it's
oh, that
It's likely there's
poisoner.
So I also like to
And-
point out that
oh,
there is that sweetheart poison that we don't know where it went. It obviously wasn't
Yeah.
Sean.
There's also sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yes. So there could
Yeah.
be, I mean, a lot of us could have wrong info for this half of the game and might have not have wrong info in the first half of the game.
Would it behoove us for everybody to lay everything on the table and see if anything makes sense?
Not until after one more round. Not right now. We might as well wait one more round.
You keep saying one more round, but then
Because
we
we're in
might
6, we're not
possibly
in
be
4.
looking at
I think.
I've given
evil
my info-
runaway.
I've given my info to enough people that I've talked with that
Yeah.
people know what
I
my
actually wanted to see if you would talk to me and somebody else tomorrow.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
waiting on
Yeah.
about tied up.
Yeah.
So my suspects, based on the information I got, flawed or not, Jeffrey, James, Jason. Those are just the and Blake.
was that,
Yeah.
was that
I'm
wrong,
wondering
Bub?
what we should do with
That
Jeffrey
was-
and the tea lady thing that happened.
Yeah, like the only no I got the entire game was Lynn and Guami.
Oh,
Right. So
You know, I feel
Oh.
like that and I don't think I don't know if Guami is evil or not, but I'm gonna say
Ross,
this.
I think your information's not screwed up.
It's coincidental that
yeah, my information's starting to make more sense now too.
it's coincidental
okay.
that he would die. It's almost like he died to be framed. It seems like to be kind of tied in with what actually went wrong with the philosophized tea lady situation. I just feel like the kill might have been
Well, there were actually
timed
2 deaths.
strategically.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
yeah, there's that pit
So
hag
one-
thing.
Yeah, but the pit hag turned one of the other minions into a demon.
And then the kills were arbitrary, and maybe that's where the Guami kill came from.
Yeah,
Or the
so
second
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
demon
maybe.
itself.
I
killed,
suggested the same
and then
thing to
one of
someone
the
earlier.
other demons had to die. So that's why I said I think it was a strategic thing.
Mhm.
So if he's not evil, then it was a strategic thing because he looked suspicious in the whole tea lady, the second tea lady thing. So
So
that
just a
there was a
question.
past.
If the pit hag creates a second demon, do we have to kill both demons to win?
No, one of them died.
The other demon
Wow.
Not
is
necessarily.
gone.
So
Yeah.
either Guami or Steven, either of them was the OG demon.
Technically, that's also not true. The storyteller has the right to leave 2 living demons. However, that is normally not what happens. Deaths are arbitrary. Literally means that the storyteller decides. There have been games where there are 2 demons and 2 deaths from then on out. I'm not saying that is what is happening, but I'm just pointing out since we're asking rules questions.
I guess I guess
that
that's
is
unfortunate.
if like the evil team was losing hardcore, but
I don't think they are.
I don't feel like this
Yeah,
is
I
the
don't
case.
think that's the
I don't
case.
agree. I don't think that's what happened.
Well, yeah, I was just answering since we were asking like rules questions.
And Yahoo's right to bring that up. That is what happened.
Can we come
never
up with
mind.
any other scenario in which there
I
would
couldn't.
be 2
So-
deaths?
I want to see what Chris A thinks.
Oh, I did have a
Because I haven't
small
heard
theory. There
from
is a
him.
mutant. I don't think that was it, but I'm just putting it out there that is. Well, hey, I'm reaching for straws. I'm reading through everything, and that was
hold
a
on.
thing I caught.
We had somebody ask for Chris A to give some thoughts.
Yeah, I'll come out with my information. Well, not that it's going to be helpful, but I was town crier and I got no's both nights I was alive.
What were you?
Town crier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Minions nominating.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna come out with my info because I am the balloonist. What?
Okay. Well, I figure
I don't care. I don't
Okay,
care.
go for it.
At this
It-
point. So first night I saw Chris. The second night I saw James. The third night I saw Jeffrey. And the fourth night I saw Yahoo. It could be all bad information, but that is the information.
Wait, can you repeat that all?
Wow.
Who are the people?
That doesn't help.
No,
Who are the people?
That
no.
doesn't help.
Jeffrey.
Chris, James, Jeffrey, Yahoo.
Okay.
Chris is the townsfolk.
Okay. So my
Yeah.
info also points to James. I'm just gonna let everyone know.
I don't know how that's pointing
I'm the
to me.
flower girl, and my info points to James.
So did you confirm there's no vortex then from the first night,
I
first day?
got a yes on the first day. Doesn't mean I wasn't poisoned or some other thing, but I'm saying I got a yes on the first day.
Did you share that with anybody, Jason?
What?
Did you share it with anybody that you got a yes on the first day?
I did share.
Okay, so I wish somebody had said that so everybody would quit going down the
I
rabbit hole of
did.
there was
Remember the one point where I said it's one of these three demons? I
Yeah,
did try to say it publicly
remember
without saying it
that.
publicly.
Clarification.
Anyway, James is the only
on the
one who
first
voted every time.
on the
and I
first
got
night, if there's a
all yes.
vortex, is the information accurate?
If there's a vortex, no.
So first night information would be bullshit if there's a vortex.
Yeah. So I got all yeses, which means that right now James is the only one who voted all 4 times. So that's why my thing points to James at the moment. Doesn't mean I wasn't poisoned one of the nights. I could have been poisoned last night, in which case it wouldn't be James. But for now, I got all yeses.
What about the whole tea lady thing that happened yesterday?
Well, that's why if Jeffrey's really this tea lady, then James shouldn't die in theory. I mean, I don't at this point. Jeffrey's claiming I was the philosopher tea lady, so
yeah, I wouldn't trust me on that because, I mean, if we're trusting that,
then we
well,
can't.
if Guami is good, then he.
No, Guami's dead, so
yeah,
I'm
so
your
it's
neighbor.
J-Mac.
Yeah, but if he was, he wouldn't have died last night, or would the arbitrary take over from that? Oh well, if James is evil, then Guami could die.
Right.
Jeffrey,
but then Guami would have had to have been evil, or I am poisoned.
I want to kill either you or James at this point. I don't know which one is better.
Well, looking at your Flowergirl information,
I do need a nomination. This has been a really long day.
I'm not the demon anyway.
Jason nominates James. I mean, my flower girl was all yeses. James is the only one who voted every time.
Well, it is possible that Jeffrey is still the poisoned philosopher, and that he never became anything.
Could be. That's very possible.
And Jason has said why he's nominated you, James. James, what's your defense?
I suppose it works because of if he's the flower girl and he's gotten a yes every time, but it's not good. I'm a townsfolk. I'm not going to come out with my role. I'm just not going to do it. Blake's information was super sus. I don't understand. His balloonist information doesn't seem right. And hey, hold on, let me finish. My redirect here is that potentially there was a star pass with an imp, and I think it happened on night 2 and night 3.
Twice?
The star pass happened night 2. I think Ross's information that he got a yes on Candace and Jason, and then he got a yes on a Yahoo and Blake. I think Candace passed to Blake, but
any pertinent information? You're muted.
Thank you.
Simply, I think his information checks out.
Hang on. Let Candace speak here first.
Sorry.
Pertinent information. I was never evil. I was the actual original tea lady. So there was no star pass at that point. I do believe that one of my neighbors was targeted by the demon. They were on me big time, James. Like the minion and the demon were on me the very next night. So yeah, for me to get picked by both of them, pit hagged into the sweetheart and then killed. So yeah.
Sean, did you have pertinent information?
If James is what I think he is, checks out. But I'm also gonna recommend that someone nominate someone else, possibly J-Mac, Jason, Jeffrey.
Okay, we're gonna do the vote on James, and 3 votes are needed. Put James on the block. Let's start the countdown. First vote goes to Lynn.
I think we need one more. Is someone else going to vote?
I think James is good.
Then Jeffrey. I mean, if he's claiming Tea Lady and everyone's died. Blake, you pulled your vote at the last second. That's weird.
Guys, I think it's J-Mac.
You
I don't
think
know if
it's
he's the
J-Mac
demon, but
now?
he's absolutely evil. He's voting up on like everything. Every townsfolk who's nominating himself, he's voting up.
I need another nomination fast, or we will be. I'll start the countdown because we have a super long day.
I nominate J-Mac.
Blake's nominating J-Mac. Blake, your reason.
Yeah, again, just based on everything that's happened in this game, his votes, he's eager to vote up on any townsfolk who puts himself up, but not eager to vote up on anybody else based on anything else. I have no information on J-Mac's role, but to me, I think he is definitely evil.
J-Mac, your defense.
As a good person, I'm pretty much useless other than talking to people. So if you have to kill somebody, kill me. I'm really leaning towards Blake not being good because I have voted for people who haven't nominated themselves. I did realize on day 2 that we had gotten 0 information because there were 2 demon kills and 2 self-nominations, and then Ross essentially was a self-nomination even though he didn't nominate himself. So we ended up with no information. So I totally agree with that part. But saying that I'm only voting for those or that I'm voting for townspeople, I don't feel like I have, but if somebody has better records that claims that I did, I understand. But if I die, it's not a big deal because I'm completely useless.
Okay, and with that, we're going to start the countdown. Again, 3 votes needed to put J-Mac on the block.
Did anybody track day 1 whispers?
I don't think so.
I was.
You were?
I mean, I just, maybe I'm the only one, but now's not the time to say I'm useless, because even if you have no ability, we are not doing good. So if you are townsfolk, to me, that's the second bad defense J-Mac has given. So maybe he's good, but you got to fight, because
that
I
works
feel like
at
we're
the
doing...
beginning, but it doesn't work when there's 2 kills left.
Okay, well then I'll leave this a little bit up to Scott then, and see what happens. I am an outsider. I know that there are 2 outsiders. So when you said you're a balloonist, I believe you because I know that there's a balloonist. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if he'll just let the execution go as normal or if he'll kill me besides that. I started out as the barber. I got pit hagged to be the mutant, so I'm supposed to not be mad about being an outsider, or I might be executed. Since I'm getting executed anyways, I'm kind of playing it a little bit free. We'll see what he does. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to nominate, let's see, just so that the game goes longer and see what happens. I will go ahead and nominate Jeffrey.
J-Mac's nominating Jeffrey just to make the game go longer. Is that your accusation?
Yes, absolutely. I
Jeffrey,
don't think
it's like he's
I don't think
been
Jeffrey's
extra dead by now, Scott. What is going on?
Jeffrey.
I certainly understand all the sus, and my play failed miserably, so I can't blame anybody for voting for me. But yeah, I was honest with everything I said out there.
Okay, we're going to start the countdown. 4 votes are needed. 3 votes will tie J-Mac. First vote.
On the play.
There's
Ross.
nothing to time out for. There's nothing
J-Mac
to time
can't
out
be
for.
there. He just came out and said he was the mutant.
Clearly, yeah.
So he's not at all. Because
Yes.
Scott would have killed him 10 times over. I breathe wrong when I'm supposed to be mad and Scott killed.
I just want to say that I think that accusation was the best ever. I just would like to nominate to make the day go longer. Literally after Scott's been like fuming about how long the day is.
Jason, what was that vote?
2 votes is not enough.
What vote?
Any other nominations?
I'm going by your info, Blake.
5,
Jeffrey and James are the ones
4,
I want to kill.
3, 2,
even after
1.
J-Mac.
Okay, J-Mac actually
J-Mac, how would you like to die?
I would like to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, not screaming in terror like his passengers.
He hit a block of salt.
That's dark, man. That's awesome.
J-Mac did die peaceful in his sleep, not like his grandfather. And I don't have anything creative because I'm too tired and a little tipsy. So
Oh wow.
we're gonna
Oh,
go and
I feel you.
I don't have my mistakes happen sign.
say that JMac has been executed and died. And we are going to bed.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Guess-
crap. Where's my room?
The
Yeah.
breakout room's disappeared.
Totally disappeared.
Whoa.
Okay.
Where's my room?
The game ended.
Did the game
Oh.
end?
It did not end.
Oh, okay.
But I said I was a little tipsy. JMac does not die.
I don't die.
Oh,
There we go.
that's interesting.
So there's a DA, right?
Yeah.
Or
We are
Jeffrey.
going to bed still. He was still
Or
executed.
Or Jeffrey protected him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Tea lady. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
the tea lady reaching all that way? Oh
So
my
there's
goodness.
Yeah.
a DA.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You gonna did everybody make it back to hear that?
I don't know. There's a lot of options.
If not, I will explain tomorrow.
Okay.
Sorry. So here's the thing. Literally, it could be either that's not good. If Jeffrey, yep, that's what it is. Jeffrey is the tea lady. This is a nightmare. And he's the mutant, which confirms James, which leaves those two the evil. Or it's the DA. I'm pushing hard for the DA theory. However, I can't push too hard because I am sus. Well, I was going to say, the good thing is we only get one kill. However, if we kill tonight, we're actually at 5. So, I actually don't know who's alive. The DA or the PEG. Which is kind of a nightmare. They're not going to give us extra kills again. Kinda need to kill that tea lady. Or the balloonist. At this point, well, the balloonist isn't helping. I don't know. I don't know how to win this.
I think that's everyone. And in the night, Blake has died. There is
So how the hell did JMac not die?
Is it at all possible
Tea
that
lady.
was a
I
lunatic?
think it's
He's dead though.
I think there's
No.
a DA in the game.
Philosopher. Jeffrey claims philosopher saying tea lady.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
That'd be great, but
Um,
then I would have assumed
I
I
think
would have been killed then.
Oh.
Yes,
I think it.
I'm telling you.
rooms
there's
are
a
open.
DA.
You'll have about 3 minutes.
There's a DA. There's a DA. And we just gotta
DA.
demon.
Mandy, let's look in my room because I haven't talked to you at all.
Okay. I'll go. Yeah, go to your room.
Wow. Just wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Blake,
I'm not-
who were the 4 people that you got names for?
we're beyond that, JMac. We're
Chris-
beyond that.
Chris,
Can you tell me? Can you tell me again,
Okay.
Blake?
How dare
Because
be
you
so
listed
naive,
4 people,
James.
but none of the people you listed, as far as I knew, were outsiders.
We're
Chris,
outsiders.
Chris, James, Jeffrey, a Yahoo.
Chris,
That's
James,
Nations.
Jeffrey, a Yahoo.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Blake
Something's
could be
very wrong.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Blake's
Yeah.
got to have been poisoned the entire
Yeah,
game.
he probably got a poison cure there or something.
Yeah.
Or at least once.
So my
Right.
question is, everybody feels like they're getting poisoned information, but
Still a
yet,
Vortox?
well,
I
but
don't
Jason
think-
says it couldn't have been a Vortox because
Yeah, I
If-
don't believe Jason.
Or Jason
Unless
could
Jason
be
is not
evil.
right.
Of
I
course
got a
don't
2
believe
last night. I got a 2 last night.
what are you? Sorry, I haven't
I'm,
talked to you
I'm
yet.
Oracle. I'm
Did
Oracle.
you get a 2 the night before?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, because when the 2 deaths happened, your number should have gone up. Because obviously that was a pit hag changing one of the other minions into.
I still
Seemed
want
like
to
that
kill.
to me.
I still want to kill him because I still think he's the best kill here.
No, I think you are the best kill, Jason.
Of course you do. My info still says you.
You're making an easy claim at the. You look through there and saw
I'm
one
making an
person who
easy
actually
claim.
voted a bunch
I've
and
been
say,
telling
"Oh,
people my
I'm
info all
the
along,
flower
Jimmy.
girl."
I've been telling my info to people all
It's
along.
an easy bluff, Jason. It
So
is
Jason,
such an
quick
easy
question,
bluff.
because I thought I
Blake,
voted once,
Yeah.
at least
Can I
once
talk
each
to
day.
you?
We can talk real quick.
Can you come
Jason,
to
have
my
I not voted once
can
each
Chris
day?
come with us? Chris
That's
A, can you
fine.
come with
Yeah,
us
that's fine.
in my room?
No,
Yeah.
J-Mac.
Okay. Kwame, can I chat with you?
J-Mac,
Yeah.
on the
I'll
second
go to
day
yours.
you didn't vote.
All right.
On the
Okay.
second day you didn't vote. James is the only one who voted every single day. And by the way, yesterday I got a no.
Of course, because I didn't vote.
That's what I got, James. I can't lie about it.
Well, you can. You absolutely can lie about it.
What are you? You're not claiming anything except that I'm lying.
I am not claiming my role. That's
You're
correct.
literally claiming nothing except that I'm lying. So I mean,
But
what does
that what's more suspicious, that I claim something and it looks like I'm panicking, or I stick to my guns and I'm not claiming my role. I haven't.
You're the only one who hasn't claimed the role in this game.
That's okay. If you think there's a DA, then we should
Go
try
after
and kill
J-Mac
J-Mac
again?
again.
The problem is, I think it bounced over to you at this point.
What bounced?
The DA.
Well, that means we
could
can't kill
J-Mac.
him today.
Yeah.
Well, let's test it. Let's test it, and then we can double tap James tomorrow. But let's test it.
Oh, what if we was double tap J-Mac right now? Because he can't be
thing
DA'd
is,
again
if J-
today.
If J-Mac's just a minion, it doesn't do anything.
It would take the DA out because that would be the minion left. If
That's true. Okay, let's double tap J-Mac. I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with that.
Well, if James is the demon, this would be no. Yeah, you're right. We do have to go for J-Mac.
I'm fine double
So,
tapping J-Mac then.
Jeffrey, I do have a question for you.
okay,
Do you feel like what I was saying yesterday at the end of the day made sense? Should I have a similar discussion today, or should I kind of just let what happens happen?
I say let what happen happen. And we'll figure it out.
Well,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
asking Jeffrey specifically.
I mean, because I'm not even 100% happy with my.
I promise you'll owe me an apology. I promise
Yeah.
you will. I
That's
promise.
fair.
But I'm
I
just
don't know
saying.
if I'm the tea lady, and that's what saved you, or is it DA that saved you? So
we nominate and execute J-Mac. If he lives, then the Tea Lady's in play and it's working.
Nominations are open.
Yeah, let's nominate J-Mac. That's the only thing that makes sense.
If he dies, then it was a DA.
It was a
protection.
DA.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll do it.
I
I nominate
think that's
J-Mac.
fine.
James nominates J-Mac.
Oh, I did the wrong person.
What is
Sorry.
going on?
Do you want to say anything else, James?
No, I think I just explained it, unless somebody didn't hear it and wants me to explain again.
J-Mac, do you have a defense?
No, I mean, it makes sense. I was thinking about, going ahead and either nominating myself or something just to see if it was a DA or if Jeffrey is telling the truth about what he did. I'm okay with this. I hope that the good player doesn't die today, because then we lose, because I'm pretty sure the two bad players are still alive. But if this works, it works, and that could be good. But I don't know. I'm okay with this gambit.
Okay, we're gonna start the countdown. 3 votes are needed.
But I'm not voting for myself.
Wow. The townsfolk are just.
So
Suicidal.
there is a possibility
I
that
mean,
I'm
this
gonna
is
say what I have to
insane.
say after the vote goes through.
That's it.
Yeah.
I just would like to advertise for Steven's salt.
What
Yeah,
It's
I'll
a deadly,
buy it.
potent weapon.
If you put it on a T-shirt, I will buy it.
4 votes
So
on J-Mac puts him on the block.
there's a possibility that the mutant was poisoned,
Oh, that is true.
right?
Ah,
That would be the
now that
only
would
way
be
that he
brilliant.
would be the mutant in the.
Well, would the mutant be
But
killed
that doesn't
sitting next
change
to
what
a
we're
tea
doing
lady,
here,
though?
because
More
we're
from
checking
a
Change what we're
Jeffrey's
doing here.
DA
No,
tea
no, no,
lady.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm not advocating for anything to change. I'm just talking out
Any other
for
nominations?
gameplay.
I think there's
But
a
can
vigor
I-
mortis in play. Is what I
How
think.
many rounds are you gonna test Jeffrey being the tea lady? Like, I don't understand. I mean, this is literally
No, no, no.
another day.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
literally
No,
another
this is
day.
testing to see if there was a DA.
This
and the
doesn't
DA
just
is
Blake.
protecting
Blake. This,
J-Mac.
if J-Mac lives, I'm
Listen,
confirmed good. So it tests
it's
more
out of
than
my
tea lady.
Listen, it's out of my hands. I'm just saying, I
BMR
feel like no
antics.
one is ever trying to find the demon in this game. I mean, it's another round where
Well,
we're
J-Mac
testing
could be the
theories.
demon.
Yeah, J-Mac could be the demon. If
Any
he
other
was
just
protected by
nominations?
the DA.
and he's okay with dying as the demon. Come on.
I don't think.
It could be a
10,
ruse.
He could be more
9,
hoping a minion pulls a
fine.
Hail
Hey, you-
Mary. I
I
mean,
hope I'm wrong and I look like the
11,
idiot, but
And
Blake,
all right,
Blake, I'm with you on that.
I didn't want to.
well, it's too late.
Candace,
It's
I
too
didn't want to
late.
say it.
I'm dead
Mac
anyway.
was one of the first people that
3,
sussed you earlier. Candace, J
2,
Mac told me. Candace,
1.
which obviously is bullshit.
J-Mac has been executed. J-Mac, how would you like to die?
From a lack of salt.
J-Mac has too much water in his body, and which is a bad thing to happen, and kind of drowns in his own fluids. And but he was revived in the hospital. He has not died.
There you go.
Okay.
We
So
are going to
Jason, you're
Okay.
next.
Yep, Jason and Lynn.
Yep. Moving on.
Why me?
Well, spoilers. You can't kill them both. So we have a 50-50. And I hope that Lynn is the demon. That would be cool. However, it's stuck where it is, and it wasn't our choice. Because it was because of me killing myself. So please. And I wish Jason didn't know. Because he's going to screw it up. Because he's going to suck it in. I hope that he's acting sus. I wish Lynn hadn't talked. Oh my goodness, I wish so many things. It ain't easy being evil. We have 5 votes. And I haven't used mine. And we just need to confuse some people. Which, there's not much confusion at this point. I don't even know who the demon is, so. Well, the one saving grace I do have is that Jason is not the kind of a person to ever let anything go subtly. So, when it's time to vote, he will shout, "All evils, vote!" So, we have that going for us. I think they have to kill Jeffrey at this point. This is J-Mac or James won't die.
Okay.
Well done, Sean.
We'll be right back. Jason will be right back. Kwame isn't here yet.
Kwame will be a while, because he's being teleported through slow internet.
Teleported.
It's the Wonka
We're
vision.
gonna go without Sean. He will be right back. So in the night, Jeffrey has died. And I will give everyone about
That's a surprise.
2 minutes. Unless no one leaves, and then I'll shorten it.
Yeah, I don't.
I
I
have.
don't.
I have.
think we're ready.
Let me get rid of
I don't think I need. I'm
background.
not going anywhere.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm not planning on it either.
Should we go to
Yeah.
sleep?
Actually,
I
Okay,
mean, I've talked with Jason 3 different times.
Ross, can I
He
talk
has
to you real
given
quick
me
privately?
0 information about
Sure.
who he is.
Yep, James, I'll go to you.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think
he's
didn't
talking.
Jason release his info or no?
No, I still don't have any information on who
He
he
did.
is.
He claimed he was
no
Flowergirl.
informa-
He said that it
I
pointed
have
to James,
information about James.
which is clearly
J-Mac,
not true now.
you couldn't have gotten a Devil's Advocate protection twice in a row.
Correct.
Of course not.
So that makes me believe that Jeffrey's also forthcoming, unless someone else can disprove.
No, if
No.
the fact that I lived 2 days in a row and the fact that I was able to live previously, speaking freely, requires that Jeffrey had to have been a philosopher
lady.
Well, that
who
might
became
also
the
speak
tea
to
lady.
the alcohol
lady,
you were
yeah.
drinking, the speaking freely.
Yeah.
Sure, that's
I-
possible as well. So that leaves it as
Got my
Jason and
as
Lynn.
well.
I say we
I
go to
lean
sleep.
towards it being Jason, but I don't know. I've not talked to Lynn other than in group like this.
I'm
You're
with
Lynn
you.
it-
my
I'm with you,
info,
J-Mac.
Lynn and Guam, you're the only no I got the entire game. All right, as far as my information is concerned. So I would leave. I would say Lynn's
It's a
clear on that.
minion.
We
Minion, I
might-
think.
But I think Guami was bad because
Wait,
that's
so
how you
I
died
not-
then.
So we might not have a voice then. My initial read of makes sense, and that could have been Jason Blake or Jason James.
Nominations are open.
We should
And
go to
I'm
sleep at
not
final
convinced
four.
there's not a vortex.
And he wants to go to sleep, so that tells
I-
me
Go to
something.
sleep
Yeah,
because
there's
it's
no
final.
reason.
We
to
sh-
go
we
to
have to we have to
I think
we have to
I
execute.
will nominate Jason.
J-Mac nominates Jason. J-Mac, your reason.
He's not been forthcoming with information in whispers. Yes, he's mentioned stuff in public, but I don't know that that means anything other than a ruse. And it's either him or Lynn. My gut's telling me Jason, and so that's why I'm nominating him.
Jason, your defense.
I think we should go to sleep because it's final four. Wait till final three. I've given my info. Either people believe it or not. I know James doesn't believe it, but I still say we go to sleep. There's
If we
no
go to
reason
sleep, then
go.
J-Mac or James. I'm sorry, it's your defense.
Yeah, I'd rather go to sleep than do anything now, but that's up to you guys. But I think
2
it's better.
votes are needed on Jason. You're going to start the countdown. First vote goes to a Yahoo.
My confirmation actually invalidates. It proves Jason lied about his information
Candace,
because
you're not
he said I
here.
was the only person
You wanted to
that
vote.
voted every time the first 3
I
days
got
or whatever
yes,
it was.
yes, no, yes. I only got to know the one day.
Right.
Pertinent
And-
information. I'm voting because of my fortune teller ping. It's the only reason.
There is
That's
5
okay.
votes on Jason. Ross
Should have went to sleep.
and Sean have used their dead votes. Any other nominations? Jason is on the block with 5.
Oh, I don't like it.
See, I like and
That
trust everybody still alive right
I'd
now.
like to
So it makes it
nominate
very
James.
difficult.
I'd like to
And then-
nominate James.
Did you nominate James, Jason, or
Yep. I'm nominating James.
Jason's nominating James?
So my info was yes, no, yes. The only person that fit that pattern is James. If you guys don't believe that James is a demon, I think we should tie this and go to bed.
James?
How is it possible that he could be evil if I lived 2 days in a row when being
Exactly.
nominated?
How could I be evil? And
If you can
the
explain that,
the
then
tea
I'll
lady
vote for
power
James.
work.
But
So my defense
should
is
try it.
exactly as J-Mac just said. It's not possible
We
that
should
I'm aware of.
Any other
Oh my gosh, they're
Put in
leaving nobody
information.
but Lynn and Jason.
Yeah. It's which one is it?
It's
Yeah.
I think
countdown?
I think
Does the
I
fact
re-
that Lynn voted for Jason mean she?
I
I
rarely
vote
say
for
this, but I
Jason
think
because
Lynn
I
is
thought
good.
he's been evil the whole game. That's why I voted.
And how many dead minions did we get last night?
Evil players, yeah,
Or
2
evil
again. I
players.
got a 2.
So something's wrong
Yeah,
because it's
definitely.
four
Could
evil
be
people.
Vortex, but I don't think it.
I don't.
Any other
well,
nominations?
If
One vote
there's
is
a
voted.
vortex, that would explain Jason trying to clear it not being a vortex.
In
No,
5,
my Flowergirl info is
four,
Sweetheart
Yeah, it'd be up to.
but I think
Because it should
Two.
be 3.
1.
You were
Yeah.
cleared by
Jason
the
has
tea
been
lady.
executed. Jason, how would you like to be executed today?
being backstabbed by the town.
Being what by the town?
Being
Jason.
backstabbed by the town.
With
Jason
salt.
It's a
gets-
great place to pour salt.
Being backstabbed by the town while being weighed very heavily.
While being weighed?
Like being weighed very heavily.
It's all that pizza.
Yep. That's the
Weighed
pizza.
down? Weighed down?
salt.
Okay.
By salt and pizza.
Salt, by
Good combination.
Salt, they measured some
With a
salt, they measured
pitchfork
some
in his
pizza.
back.
They measured salt and pizza very
The
carefully.
town collectively decided a pitchfork, and but the town missed Jason, and he is still alive.
DA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open up the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the story has to be. No, there's no story. It's DA. Jason's the DA. Oh my goodness. Which means I now know that Jason protected himself. So Lynn is the demon. That's perfect. I think we won. Because they're sus on Jason more than Lynn. And I now know how to shout out just like Jason. Actually, don't have to shout out if Manny was paying attention.
In the night, J-Mac has been killed by someone.
I'd like to nominate James.
I will open the nominations now because we're in the final 3. And
I got another yes. James voted. All my Flowergirl info points to James. And James alone. Yes, 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 yes. No, yes, yes.
Jason has nominated James. James, what do you want to say?
And I'll come out with my role finally because it doesn't matter at this point. I'm the sage, and they've avoided me like the plagues. I think Lynn figured out pretty early that I was the sage.
What's the matter with me?
Because you're probably the devil's advocate, but you could be the demon.
But if she's
Wait,
the demon,
wait.
she'll be protected today if she's the demon.
Was there a way that Jason wasn't protected with the devil's advocate and he didn't die for another reason?
We're going to start the countdown here. 2 votes
Not
are
that
needed.
I'm aware of. But again, I'll point back to that I was confirmed by the tea lady to be good.
Yep.
That's true.
My Flowergirl info says otherwise.
I do have info then.
You want to share?
Yep. Well, I promised I would.
Share it, share it, share it.
Is it group info? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was the snake charmer, and I checked Jason first because my strategy is always to check the most suspicious people first. That way, normally I'm wrong, and then I go from there. And then I was told that Candace was very suspicious, so I checked her next, which she was also not the demon. And then I checked 2 people that are currently dead, Ross and Blake. So my information says it's Lynn.
And
yeah, but she'll be protected by the devil's advocate today.
One vote.
It doesn't matter. Our only hope is to kill Jason.
Yeah, we have to kill Jason. This is our only move.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'll nominate Jason.
James nominates Jason.
I've used my vote, so I'm out.
Likewise. I don't this.
Nothing new to add to the argument here.
Jason, do you want to say anything?
We shouldn't vote for me because I'm not the demon. If you're evil, don't vote right now because you can't let me die.
I got a theory.
We're going to start the countdown.
If you're evil, don't vote right now. If you're evil, don't vote right now. I know there's at least one evil up. If you're evil, don't vote.
Starting the countdown.
They're gonna try and tie it. Good players need to vote on this. Yeah, I got.
I
If
use
you're
my vote.
evil,
Raise your hand.
don't vote.
Blake, why did you pull your vote?
Blake did my screen.
Yeah,
Blake
we're
voted. Blake voted.
Why didn't all the good players vote on that?
There is 4 votes.
I used my last time
Jason?
on Jason.
They're gonna tie this now.
Nominate yourself.
Yep.
Nominate yourself. We got to get evil to rise up here. So nominate
Yeah,
yourself.
they're gonna tie it, and the game's over. They win.
Okay, I'll
First
nominate
of all, why does
myself.
it even matter?
So
nominate
Guami was the
yourself.
original demon.
Yeah.
Evil to rise up.
Crap.
Rise up. First of
Where
all,
was
Jason,
our
we can
good
figure things
players,
out.
man, with votes left? Chris.
And it didn't matter.
J Mac.
It would have been more fun for me to die. Confirmed good.
Okay, we're going to start this vote right
Terrible.
now.
Just
Unless
terrible.
anyone really wants to say something.
Terrible.
Yeah, can we cut Guami's internet connection so it doesn't count?
Manny, what are you
Sorry.
drinking?
What happened? Why did
Oh,
it
I've been
go
drinking
away?
water for a while.
Everyone that wanted to vote, revote.
Oh yeah, revote. Get that vote in, evil. Jason, I don't like your style of telling people what to do because it didn't matter either way.
We are.
What are we voting on? Lynn?
Just voting for evil to win.
There is 4 votes.
We
4
need
votes
one more.
ties.
Do we really need to tie it, Jason?
We do need to tie it.
I don't think we want to tie it.
We do want to tie it. Guami,
Oh, because Jason's evil, so that's why he wants to tie it.
Yeah.
Good doesn't want to tie it though.
No,
It
he's
ultimately
evil.
doesn't matter, but
Doesn't
whatever.
matter. There's enough.
Jason's a demon. Lynn's
None of it
the-
matters.
It'll be tied, and
Doesn't
no one
matter.
will die. And
Doesn't
Tie,
matter.
tie, game's over.
It never mattered what happened anyway because she's DA protected.
yeah, we
Tied.
couldn't.
Oh,
We
she's
couldn't-
the demon.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to say the game is over with a mayor win.
Are you serious?
No, I'm joking. There's no mayor in the script.
That would have been the
No
most
mayor in the
pissy
script.
thing I've ever.
Fuck you.
I would have hated you, Jason.
The evil team has won the game. It would have gotten
Yeah,
to the,
man.
and the
What's
evil
up,
team
man?
would have won the game. And I will go through what happened. It was pretty entertaining to watch this one. So hopefully you had fun playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Manny.
Start-
No.
Yeah, what fun. You
Evil
absolutely-
MVP.
I will
No.
start out with Guami was the original Vortex. It did start out with a Vortex for quite a while. You guys missed that a bit because it was a Vortex game for a long time. 4 or 5 nights probably. I'm
Okay, so
guessing.
all of my nights. Okay.
That's
Can
why
you
I
share your
see the
screen?
Flowergirl.
I will share it at the end. Blake
Cool.
was the balloonist, but he was getting all wrong information. So I showed him as a Yahoo as the townsfolk, James as an outsider, Jeffrey as a demon, and Chris as a minion. J-Mac started, he said everything right. He started as the barber, got pit hagged because he gave out some information that I forgot exactly what he said, but I know that Lynn picked up on something and switched him into a mutant. Not knowing that he was a barber. Chris was the town crier, and he got what did I give you? You got nose every day because Jason nominated every day that Chris was alive, and Chris was getting wrong information. Candace started out as, what did you start out as, Candace? I forgot already.
Actual tea lady.
Oh yeah, you were the tea lady protecting the first kill of the game, which was Sean, and then protecting Sean in the execution, or the execution. She did get changed to the sweetheart, and I did I had a choice basically between James as the sage or Ross as the fortune teller as being my 2 best choices to make drunk, and I picked Ross to make drunk.
Called it.
because
You did call it.
and I'll
You
tell you
did.
why. When Ross was the fortune teller, and if he figured out that his information was Vortox, it would lead back to Guami and Lynn, and Guami was still the demon at that point. And I wanted, if they pit hegged him into a different demon, I wanted him to get information that might still be wrong later on, that would point not to them.
Y'all went straight to each other day one.
And it wouldn't be
Loud as I don't know what.
And I didn't think it would be
Just
fun for
beeline.
wait all game and then
Just
get
way across the town. Just pew.
Sean was the clockmaker. I gave him a 2, and the actual one started off as a 4. Manny started out as the lunatic, figured that out right away, I think, from his talk with Steven. And then waited a while and then said the word water, which was the Mephit word that Steven had at the beginning of the game, and he became evil.
Water.
He knew it. It wasn't like a random thing.
Yeah, Steven told me.
Yeah, all the salt conversation really helped out.
And he got.
I was convinced that Ross was evil because he's just like salt this, salt that, just like giving me an opening.
And Manny turned evil while he was dead. He was already dead, obviously, because he died right away. Guami already. So it was the Vortox. Jeffrey was the philosopher turned Tea Lady, protecting whoever it was originally, and then J Max. And originally he wasn't protecting anyone. When Ross died, that was the night that Jason DA'd Guami, and then Lynn ended up hitting Guami anyways, and so it didn't matter. Jason was trying to throw suspicion onto Jeffrey or onto whoever, I forgot it. My brain's a little fried myself at this point.
It would have been Ross who looked suspicious.
Yeah, Ross would have looked suspicious. So then, but that didn't matter because Lynn ended up killing Guami or Jeff or whoever it was, Guami. Not Lynn. Who killed Guami? I don't even remember.
He died when the pit hag.
Lynn pit hag Guami. Guami turned. So then or she didn't pit hag Guami. She pit hagged a Yahoo into the imp. There it is.
Yep.
A Yahoo turned into the imp. So there was an imp and a Vortox. And at that point, it was, do I kill a Yahoo and make him star pass, or do I kill Jeffrey as the tea lady so he's not protecting 2 people? But that right before that round, Blake was really highly suspicious of Stevens, saying he's going to kill him. Everyone should vote for Steven. So I picked to star pass off of Steven to try to get it to the last day. And so Lynn became the imp. Jason was the devil's advocate the whole time. He protected himself the night that he died, and then it was game over. You had to get it right on day 4. James was the sage. Lynn started out as the pit hag, and then through the star pass became the imp at the end of the game. There was a lot going on this game. It was quite fun to watch.
That was crazy.
You enjoyed it.
I was so ready to protect Guami, and then all of a sudden Guami and Yahoo died. I'm like, Lynn, what did you do?
Oh, and I'll tell you that Manny as a lunatic saw all 3 evil minions.
So Jason, I was getting ready to come
fortune
out.
teller and lunatic. I gave him the
Lynn.
lunatic. Oh, he was the lunatic.
I was getting ready to come out with like lunatic information.
Can you see me?
And
I want to
then
hear Manny.
That killed everything that I was doing. So I was like, I just better stay quiet.
No.
What kill?
I knew Guami was evil
Oh,
because,
kitty.
like, when we were about to
Kitty.
Ross that.
It's
That's why I said someone knows
huge
Guami.
kitty.
Like he was that night, right?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Oh, so
He wasn't. If you guys would have killed Guami instead of Ross, Guami would have died.
Your baby, Lynn.
It's my baby.
Wow.
That's
And
crazy.
and he's gone.
30,
Should be
33 demons.
Yeah.
No.
I called drunk day 1. I was going to be drunk.
Oh, I was your red herring.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Yep, I was trying to throw suspicion on you, James, to see how that played out.
And that worked. That worked great because I was agonizing between Jeffrey and James the whole game. I'm like, one of these 2 is lying to me.
I have something to say. Blake, just wait 1 more day to kill me. 1 more day.
Well,
You're,
that's
you're
awful.
muted, by the way, as you curse me out.
No,
Blake
no,
was
I
right,
wasn't
by the
cursing.
way.
No, I
Actually
just didn't
makes
know.
We shouldn't have just killed so many townsfolk like that.
Oh, it
Well,
was
and that's
excellent.
I'm not gonna like just keep, you know, if no one agrees with me, oh well, and whatever happens. But you know,
Well, it's the better
I
way to
think
go.
Scott should have minded his business and let us kill Steven, but that's, you know, just me. So.
Well, the more people we confirm is good, the better it is. I mean, we
Salty
were
I
pretty
heard
sure
all
there
the
we had all the
suspicion
good
on
people confirmed.
Guami, so that's why I chose to like, and I didn't realize Jason was
I
protecting.
was so ready to protect Guami. I'm
And I
like,
didn't know that. I'm not a mind reader, unfortunately. I wish I
Good
was.
night, Chris.
Go to bed,
I was
Chris.
like,
Take
I
care.
was like,
Good night.
you guys died. What the hell
Have a
happened?
good one.
Also,
Like,
Jason, why wouldn't you let us kill you? Why did it matter? We could have killed you and we still would have won. What's it
because you
matter?
need to play out the game because you never know what the scenarios could be. So I had to still act like I was the demon.
I know what the scenario is. We kill you, and
You
then
knew
that's
it.
that.
You knew it, but no one
Oh,
else
no,
knew
but
it.
you wouldn't have died until it was the DA, and she was protected. They couldn't win anyway.
Literally said the game's over. She's protected and ended it before we finished the day. But you always have to play it out just so no one.
Yeah,
no
so we
one
kill
ever-
you, and then
No,
when you
because-
die, the game is
because
over.
Here's what happens, Steven. In a future game, we don't want anyone to go, "Oh, it's over," because you don't ever want the story to go.
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
until you
I
actually
get it.
the day."
Well, no, I did. I was playing it out by killing you because I thought you were suspect.
I'm upset.
The thing is, Jason. Sorry, I want Candace to have her opportunity to yell.
That's right.
And then it'll end with you yelling. Get it out.
Thank you.